Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we're going to be doing something a bit different. I have played Rimworld before, which is right here, because I can actually preload this one to be on the screen. But I have played Rimworld before, a lot. Let me actually double check exactly how many hours we're at. 1,638.5 hours is my total on Steam. On stream, I've played it surprisingly little, so it's a little bit surprising in that regard. But all in all, I've kind of gotten to the point. I've said this before, like with Skyrim, I've gotten to the point where I can't really play the game anymore because I've played it too much. I know too much about it. Nothing's exciting, nothing's, new anymore. And I got to the same place in Rimworld, and I've been trying over the last, many months to figure out why, to figure out, how I can break out of the same, cycle. And that's been tough. That's been really tough. I've tried, playing the way I regularly do. I've tried adding some crazy mods into it. I've tried adding more and more and more and more mods, changing the mod packs, adding twists to it, doing no pause, doing, all melee, even doing SOS, which is save our ship, and going into space and having battles up there. No matter what I did, it added maybe 10 hours of playtime onto it, but it never really went well. It never captured my interest like it did back in the day. So what I decided this time was we would go back to the past, and let me just go to the BRB screen really quick while I read off the exact mod list we got going on here. It's not much. It's not a lot. We have Harmony, because, I guess I can probably skip Harmony, Hugs Lib, and other ones that are just, baseline library mods. But we're only playing with Core and Anomaly as the main content lists. So the Core game, which I played the most of back in the day before any of the DLCs, and then Anomaly because I have gotten Anomaly, but I have never been able to really experience it because I just haven't been able to. I've been trying to, but none of my playthroughs actually live long enough to do that because I keep getting burnt out on it really quick. That's why we're trying something new here, or something old as it were. But anyway, character editor, in case I want to do something with that. I probably won't. I think for the vanilla experience, I'm just gonna randomize the guys normally and go with random characters. Common sense, which I believe helps a lot with people not being dumb in the game. Damage indicators, because I kind of need that. Build from inventory. Compact hedifs. Is it hedifs or hedifs? I don't even know. I've never even tried to pronounce it. I've just only read it. But compact that helps a lot with keeping track of how people are doing health-wise. Pickup and haul. Runtime GC, which sometimes is necessary to help with lag, but with less mods, I doubt that'll be an issue. At least not for a while. Ambient rim for ambient noises. I think that'll still work just with the core game. Deep stack, which makes it so your stacks are bigger. You don't have to worry as much with storage space. Floors are almost worthless, which helps in the early game to make it so that all the floors on the map don't boost up your value a ton. And I will still have no pause challenge and gunplay. I haven't done a ton with the no pause challenge, but I do tend to... Actually, maybe I should restart this again. Because I was just thinking that if we're going for the very vanilla experience, deep stack isn't gonna be very immersive to that. Maybe we compact this down even more. We really get back to the base. And the only reason I'm, wanting to possibly reset it again to disable some more things is simply because it takes 5 seconds to reload. Honestly, I'm so used to this game having 100 million mods, and thus will take 20 minutes to start the game back up. So having this few mods makes it seem like it just pops back up immediately. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to go no pause challenge because that just sounds interesting. I've never done like a full run of that. So we're gonna attempt that, maybe get some higher stakes in here, especially because if I can pause it, I usually tend to sit paused for way too long. So this will kind of force me to keep the train a moving. So let's really cut down these. So I got rid of 3 of the mods: the deep stack, the something else. Oh yeah, the character editor and ambient rim. So we're really just getting the basic. Yeah, save and apply changes. Okay, restart. And we'll see how long this takes. We'll time it because it is super fast. I don't know. Probably one of the biggest benefits of playing almost vanilla. All right, initializing already. That's quick. Usually it sits at the ... loading screen for like, as I said, like 10 minutes, and we're back. I mean, no, not BGM. Game. There we go. It should. There we go. Yeah. So we're back at the menu already. I just changed the mods, reloaded, and we're back. I love it. I don't know. It's literally been like three or more years, probably much more actually. When did I get the game? I don't remember. That was probably a long time ago. But it has been many years since I played with this few mods, and it is surprising how quick that goes. But anyways, it's going to be a weird experience because we're going to be fighting Anomaly without like royalty, ideology, or biotech, which is going to be bizarre. I mean, it works, evidently. You can actually go into it with just core and anomaly, but I don't know if anomaly is actually balanced around having the other mods or the other expansions installed. But that's what we're doing here. We're just gonna go right into it. I'm gonna do Crash Landed for the first time in my life. I think I might have done it once before, maybe on stream. I don't remember. But usually, I stay far away from Crash Landed. Because, I mean, look at this. 30 medicine? That's so overpowered. Like, you're pretty much starting at the end game with that. 50 survival meals. You don't have to worry about food until you already have your farms up and running. Like, why do they even have berry bushes in on the map if they're just going to give you enough food to survive, like, a year? I don't know. It always starts you so far into the game that I usually don't mess with it. But we're gonna do it today because we're going back to the basics, and this is like the generic, most basic Rimworld start, and thus we need to do it. Of course, Randy Random. Although, should I? Because technically she's the first one, so I think she might be the generic. But how could you say no to Randy? He's just like, he's the best one. I guess we're gonna go no pause because, yeah. We gotta make it interesting. We gotta... And since we don't have any mods that are unbalancing the gameplay, because normally the reason why I go for reload anytime is because a lot of the mods that I had, like the vanilla expanded mods, can unbalance the game significantly. Like, you could be fighting 5 tribals, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, how would you like an insectoid Hulk? Like, that's a kind of on a different scale here. Of course, with run and gun, you can survive things a lot easier. We don't have run and gun anymore. I'm gonna have to remember that. We're gonna go custom, or should we? No. I go custom because I like to have things my way, but no, we're not going custom. What are we doing? I guess strive to survive's in the middle, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we'll count out peaceful and just go for the middle difficulty, which is strive to survive. And I assume that'll be pretty much middle of the road for everything. Oh, and we can change anomaly settings on its own. How would we like to do it? Monolith does not appear. Any anomaly threat can occur, but anomaly threats are rare by default. I don't know. I think we want the monolith, right? Because I'm wanting to figure out what anomaly is about. As I said, all the last like few attempts I've had at Rimworld, I have not managed to do any of the anomaly content yet, because I just don't get far enough to feel comfortable activating the monolith yet. So inactive, I assume this means, oh yeah, when the monolith is not active. So I guess anomaly threats can still happen even if you haven't touched the monolith yet. So that's interesting. And this is if the monolith is active. And that's 30% of all major threats. Can we turn this up to like 10%? Yeah. So let's do 10% at that. We'll do, I guess 30% is pretty good for when it's active. And study efficiency, we'll just leave that normal. So yeah, that's pretty much all just how it is supposed to be. And we will do commitment mode because, as I was saying, the only reason I go reload any time is sometimes the mods can be really unbalanced and, you know, you'll be hit with something that's complete BS. And you don't want to have to restart every time that happens. But here, there's nothing BS about it. It's just the base game. There's not even, I don't even think any of the mods we have add a single event. So we're just, and look at this, we don't even have, we don't even have any of the biotech. That is so weird. I'm used to this list going down to like here or down here because you have all the biotech factions. But honestly, I'm not a hot take probably, but I'm not a huge fan of the biotech factions because a lot of the factions are just one singular, you know, genotype. I like the Outlander Union and the pirate gangs in biotech because the regular pirate gang and cannibal pirate gang actually have a whole list of genotypes that they can be, but like the impid tribe thing where it's only impids, it's like, I don't know, I want some variation. And that isn't just because I've had one too many bases that got burnt to the ground because they sent 20 impids at me and they all burnt the entire place. Totally not because of that. We'll keep these normal, I guess. Why worry about that? 50%. Generate world. Disabled. Yeah, this is all we have enabled. It doesn't even fill up the full mod screen. That's bizarre. I'm used to this having like a huge scroll wheel on it. This is gonna be so bizarre, but back in the day, okay, my origin in Rimworld is way back in the day. I used to always play on Temperate Forest because I mean it's the generic, you know. And I would play on Temperate Forest and get was it Devil Strand. I would always grow a ton of Devil Strand because the stuff is great. And there's a lot of tropical rainforest on this map. Okay, year-round temperate forest, 2 of these guys. That's like the optimal setup. That's what I would always go for back in the day, and honestly still up to recently. And then find one with marble and granite. Very good. Okay, but back in the day, there was this one game that I had played. I was growing Devil Strand, you know, doing my normal thing, and we got attacked. Big surprise, I know. But one of the pirates that attacked us had a gun, and it was a shotgun. And at this point I had like 5 colonists or something. It was a long time ago. I don't remember quite clearly, but I remember there was this one colonist that was fighting the guy with the shotgun. And my colonist, he didn't have any significant armor. I think he had like Devil Strand clothes and that was it. And he got his leg like blown off immediately by the shotgun. But after having his leg blown off, in melee, the guy runs up, beats the crap out of the shotgun guy, manages to down him, and then tends his own, you know, impromptu amputated leg, and then waddles himself to the medic, like into the doctor's office. So that guy was absolutely awesome. And then we gave him bionic pieces, and he became even better, and that was like the beginning of... Yeah, we'll just leave all this normal. I usually increase the map size, but we're going normal. We're going everything generic, like first playthrough level stuff. But yeah, that dude, that one guy that survived the shotgun to the leg thing, he was the beginning of me getting absolutely addicted to having one single colonist that is like a mega good fighter. And you give them a bunch of bionics and they just absolutely steamroll through everything. That was where that started. And here we're going to try to break that, because since then I'd gotten mods, and then I went into like bionic mods, and I'd gotten all the different, like, the best bionics and that the modding world can offer, and, you know, craftable Architect bionics and everything like that. But at this point, it's like, I need to go back to the basics and find something else to latch onto, because that same playstyle, that same thing that I was doing, I need to I need to break away from that so I can find something new and interesting about the game that I can, you know, learn to love it again. It's like in an old relationship, you know, really long marriage, it's like you need to learn what you love about the person again, because after a long time, things get tired, you know? So we need to find something. Why does everyone have a scar? I was trying to find one person without, oh, of course, like the 60-year-old didn't have a scar. Just trying to find one person who isn't all scarred. Let's be less picky though. Let's be a lot less picky. Let's look for, okay, I was gonna say body purist is not good, but you know, it's probably fine now that we're not doing that. But misogynist, probably not great. And a book? Were there books in the original? I don't remember. Maybe that's an anomaly thing. But you being misogynist is probably not a good thing. You're gonna hate everybody. Let's see. Teetotaler? I don't know. This is one of the ones that doesn't help you at all. It only hurts you. And they have 2 scars, so they're gonna be in pain forever. I mean, this isn't even biotech. We could throw her into the healing pod with some Glitter World medicine and those will go away. Those are like permanent forever, and we don't want that, because that's just not good. Yeah, and this, I mean, I like it because I don't have drugs in my colonies anyways, unless we're growing them to sell them, of course, because I'm fine with getting the rest of the Rimworld addicted, just not my people. But it doesn't help you in any way. It's not like the nudist trait where they get like a plus 30 happiness bonus. You know, this is just like, it's nothing and then it's negative. So that's not good. Oh, what? Wait, wimp and tough. Is that normal? I've never seen that. I'm pretty sure in later expansions they made it so these are like opposite traits and you can't have both on one person. But maybe not. I don't know. But you're not really good at anything except intellectual. You have a schematic. What does that do? Okay. I don't know what that does. But you're also no good at fighting. I kind of need every person we have to be good at least at one type of fighting. You're good at everything. But chemical interest is pretty bad. And 2, oof. It's probably all that fighting he's been doing that gave him a bad back. Like, come on, man. Capable, social, and animal. That's not good. Yeah, I now remember why I always customized my people, because it can take a while to find one that doesn't have anything, like, super bad with them. Like, this one looks amazing, except, you know, incapable of violent, you know, pyromaniac. Super immune is great, but Scar, incapable of fighting, no thanks. No attacking skills, Scar, depressive, no thanks. Psychopath is actually good. Melee is good. No health issues. Good crafting, good intellectual. And good enough cooking. That's not great cooking. Could be better, but we can train you up. You seem to be the first one that I am decently okay with. Because Psychopath is very nice. Psychopath is great. Now, if only the one that had pretty also had good social skill, but we'll move on. We'll figure out what our second person is. Trigger happy can be good, you know, shoot faster, but you know, these ones are better with like higher fire rate weapons, so they can shoot a lot of bullets and one of them will probably hit. Optimist is great, but we already have crafting and intellectual from the other person, right? Yeah. So we don't need another crafting intellectual person. Good melee and nimble. That's amazing. Incapable of dumb labor, though. That sucks. And you're really only good for melee. Like, a little bit of construction, we could train that up, and a decent bit of artistic, but Weren't you? No, you aren't artistic. We do need an artist at some point. So I guess, but no, you're too like just good at melee. Even though you'd be godlike in melee, we're not going for just one singular person being a one-man army. We need a varied amount of people. What is with you? You have skills everywhere. You're incapable of like half the skills, but the other half is just super specialized. Because you're great with cooking, melee, intellectual, but you're pretty much just this guy again, just better at the things that he is already good at. So, I don't know. Let's go with it, cause especially because you have a this and wimp. That's no good, and greedy. That oof. Wait, how are you test subject twice? You just were tested on your entire life, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, pyromaniac. Nope. Scar, but hard worker. Incapable of hauling or mining. No. Man, it is tough finding a proper individual. But you know what would make it easier? Although I guess it's already come and gone. I was gonna say I could put into the starting rules, like put in a certain age range so we don't get people with bad back, and you know, be able to kind of change that a bit. No. Addiction, no thank you. And you're not really good at anything we need except plants. It's lazy, not depressive and lazy. It sounds too much like me. I'm in the picture and I do not like it. Incapable of like half of everything, more than half. Oh my gosh, you just suck. And you're a pessimist. I can see why. Stab scar, masochist. Is that good? I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing. I haven't had any masochist trait people before. I don't know, but great memory can make you pretty much good at anything, but you can't do like half the skills as well. But you're good construction. No. Move on. Find someone who isn't broken. Why are all the... Oh my goodness. You literally have like every issue in the book except cancer. What is with you? Okay. Nothing here. Kind. They still don't have any social skill. Alright. Decent shooting. Good passion on it. Good plants, animals. Decent with crafting. They could be like our farm hand. Though this guy not being able to help on the farm kind of sucks. We'll need this person to be good at farming as well. But that's fine. We can also make you our social person for now, just because this will help boost that a lot. Yeah, because nobody else is good at social, unless you end up really good at social. But we'll go with that for now, because no health conditions, no bad traits. Should be fine. And we can also look down here. What we need most is construction, mining, and medical. We definitely need someone good at medical. So that's what we're gonna, you know, go for. Good with animals. No, you have addictions. It's gonna take so long to clear that up. It's just not even worth starting with. Scar, undergrounder. An undergrounder that's really good with plants. That's interesting. And let's see, decent construction and medical. Not good by any means, but decent. Only incapable of artistic. Jogger, very good. Jealous, very not good. Optimist, very good. High intellectual's good. Medical is really good. Didn't you have... You don't have medical. I think an earlier version of him had medical. That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, that's probably... No, I mean, it's good with construction and medical, but they're not good enough to... Ooh, but that's some good combat. Why would you need both? It's fine. You good at crafting. Pessimist, no thank you. Man, I really forgot how tough this whole thing was. I've had, like, character editor for so long, capable of violent. Nope. I've had that for so long that it's really tough. You have no medical. We need medical. it's really tough to find people that aren't, like, incredibly bad. No offense to all these, random people I keep rejecting here. No construction. We need construction medical. That's it. You know, I could have gotten that mod that makes it so it re-roll, you like put in criteria and then it re-rolls until it gives you those criteria. I could have gotten that, but I didn't think that far ahead. I was just like, oh yeah, we're going with the baseline game. Oh, you start with bolt action. Though I think we already start with one of those. Yeah, you're a misandrist when both of our other colonists are men. That would not be good. Psychopath. Medical. Not great at construction. We'll have nobody that's good at construction then. Unless I reroll someone else. Why do you start with a skull and a heart? What? What? I mean, you're a psychopath, sure, but... Oh, but you're the brother of someone else that we have in our thing. That's actually good. And actually, we can look through these and see if any of these are just baseline good for us. No, not really. None of them have what we need. I mean, Psychopath is good. Psychopath is really good. I don't know... Oh yeah, it says there, no mood boost from socializing. So Psychopath does have a couple downsides, but overall, Psychopath is usually the best. Although no combat skills. How'd you get someone's skull when you can't fight? Yeah, no, we need people that can fight. Sorry. We just, that's like the #1 thing. Because if we're not gonna have one person that's just great at fighting, we are gonna need everybody to be at least halfway decent fighters. No. Asthma, no. No. Decent melee, good shooting, no medical. We need medical. And no construction, jeez. Ooh. Decent, not great. Oh gosh. Not great construction, amazing medical, amazing intellectual, but psychopath, which is generally good, but nervous and chemical interest, no thanks. They're a kid scientist and a mad scientist. Interesting. Don't you look exactly the same as the last? I'm pretty sure you do. You didn't even like re-roll the look. They just changed all the stats. Oh, dang it. No medical. But great construction and fast learner. That's really good. We might keep you as our artist and crafting and construction, which means that you, being crafting and intellectual, aren't strictly necessary. So, because obviously finding someone with construction and medical isn't working out too well. So, you are going to be our plants and animals. You can't do plants or animals, though. Or no, you can't do cooking or plants. So we need you to be somebody that can cook and do plants and fight. Right? Yeah. And intellectual would be good. Let's see. Body modder. Artery blockage. Bite scar. Nimble but ugly. And you can't do... Wait, what are we looking for again? We're looking for construction. Yeah, cooking. Wait, I thought we already had medical. Weren't you medical? No. You were the crafting, artistic. Construction, we're still looking for medical. My brain is not holding on to the information. Incapable of violent? Nope. Slothful? No. Let's see, we just need to keep going until I'm medical. Chemical interest. Dang it. And once again, Psychopath starts with a skull and a heart, even though they're incapable of violent. How does that work? How can you be a psychopath but incapable of violent? Left him haunted, but he's a psychopath. I don't know. Incapable of violent? Nope. No medical. Just keep going until medical's good. How do you have so many major issues when medical is good? And you're tough. You're tough with good medical, and yet you're falling apart at the seams. Man, this is This is gonna take a while. Frail. Pyromaniac. Nope. Frail Pyromaniac. Ooh. We got a Scar, but Quick Sleeper, always a good bonus. Great Medical. No Construction. So we still need Cooking and Construction, and your combat skills are a bit lackluster. Ah, but that's really good Medical. And Quick Sleeper is nice. What do you even do for us? You do plants and animals. And good combat skill. Yeah, so you're definitely our planter person. We could get a different person, because I don't know if we're having animals. We're definitely doing plants. I'm not sure about animals. So we might not even need you. And you're once again animals. Let's keep going for more. Someone's good. Psychopath. That's good. Jogger's good. That asexual is kind of not anything. At least in this expansion, it's not. Can't do plants, so won't help with the farm. Can't do social. But great at intellectual and medicine. Decent at construction, because it has the passion there. And has one shooting, which is... that is not good at all, but we can train it up. But you're 40, which means that you're gonna be getting age-related issues very soon. The other two are much younger. No, let's keep going. We need... I probably shouldn't be so picky. I need to be less picky. Like you. You have a fabulous mustache. That's... but no real combat skills. Okay, we need... even if we don't have people that are good at what we need them to be, we need to just kind of sit down and decide that we're just picking the people. You have plants, medical, social, intellectual, melee. Melee is really bad, but you are pretty young. That means that your skills are going to be lower. So melee, we could have you melee. You are lazy though. Oof. That's especially bad when it comes to medical. Fast learner, night owl. No medical. Let's get the medical one tied down first. That's what we'll just keep rolling for. Okay. Chemical interest, why? Oh, and incapable of violent. Yeah, no, that's... as I said, we need each person. Ooh. Sickly. Oof. And cataracts. You're great at shooting, but you have cataracts. Alright. Maybe I should have done all this before the stream, because this is taking a lot. Ooh. Oh. Dang it. I was like, I looked here, I saw tough. That's great. Super immune. That's great. Beautiful. That's good for social at the very least. But then incapable of violent. Like, that is... you were so good, though. I mean, cooking and medical, great. That's two things we needed. But incapable of violent, we just can't support you. we just can't. Chemical interest, absolutely not. Misogynist, no medical skill. Okay, 10 medical, chemical interest. They really like giving people chemical interest, don't they? No fighting skills. Okay. So much animals, what the heck? Great memory is great, incapable of violent. Why do I always see that last? Wimp, no fighting skills. Nope. No fighting skills. Do you think there's like... Gourmand is not one of my incapable of violent. Once again, always see that last. I need to look at that first, I think. Like, I need to look at medical until we get someone with good medical. Like... that was one. I missed it. Like you. Yeah, so I should look immediately at medical and then look at fighting skills, which you're good at. And then traits, which sickly is bad. Especially because you would be our medical officer. And if you keep getting sick, that means you can't help other people from being sick. If you were sickly and super immune, that would be one thing. But I think sickly is kind of a disqualification, right? We just need someone that's good at medical. Quick sleeper. No, you can't do violent stuff. Okay, great melee. Psychically hypersensitive is probably fine. Greedy, not great. Old, bad back, not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to go on. Just give me someone who's good with medicine and combat skills in construction. Oh wait, no, we already have construction. That's you. Right, construction, crafting, artistic. We needed medical, combat, and cooking. Medical and cooking. Medical, combat, old. And a wimp. Jeez, with the bad back and a bite scar and wimp, you're just gonna be like downed the whole time. I don't know if you're even gonna be able to move. And you can't do like anything. Decent at medical, super immune. No construction. We already have someone on construction. No cooking. Good with plants though. You might be fine. Because that's not a ton of medical, but we also needed someone who's good at social. Because we didn't really have that. It doesn't even show to social down here, does it? I just realized that. Why? I mean, social's really important. At least for recruiting. So you already have good plants. But we're still needing cooking and... oh wait, you have no combat skills. Why did I even take you? I guess because you're amazing at crafting and artistic. But still, you're just gonna be... Oh, and you are a fast learner. Which might offset... Let's see, how much is one passion? Passion times 100%. Whereas with regular, times 35%. Let's actually look at this. Learning speed 61%. So that's not great. But that's not bad. Because even with one passion, it still is just 100%. So this is like... It's like a half passion on everything. So in theory, because of fast learner, we could keep you and just teach you how to melee, I guess, because you're decent at it already with the 2. You really came from a core world, I guess. I don't know. We'll keep you around. And you have a decent that. We'll switch you out because we just need probably someone else who's good with plants, because one person doing all the planning isn't great. But decent with plants and then good at cooking would be nice. Okay, so we're looking at cooking. Incapable of violent. Okay, decent cooking, bad at everything else, incapable of violent. Oh? Oh. I was like, ooh, cooking and plants. And then, not great combat skills, pyromaniac, comes with Molotovs. Well, that's just great for a pyromaniac. Yeah, sure. But yeah, if we get this just goes, also they're very old. They're gonna get health conditions all over the place. But this goes to show that if we get cooking and plants, that will fill out our thing here. Let's keep looking for a good cook. Decent cook, pyromaniac. Good cook, cataracts. And volatile. 7 cooking. 4 construction. We did need another person on construction. Decent plants. You would have to learn melee. That is tough. That our combat skills are really, I mean, look at this. 4-2, 0-3, 0-2. Our combat skills are abysmal. You're really only good at plants and medical. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I might be overthinking this. We have passable in all the things, and I just need to teach them what else they can do. You also can't do cooking and plants. You're bad at combat and you can't do cooking or plants. Guess you're a crafting person, but oh, we will need a crafting person because we're making a lot of clothes from the Devil Strand. That is true. It is true. And if we get someone amazing at crafting, that's a lot of money coming in. And artistic, yeah, we kind of need you. And construction, yeah, you're gonna be great. But Hmm. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We just need to be careful in combat situations, and hopefully early on we'll try to do all the fights with all three of them and level up all of their combat skills. And hopefully having really good clothing and armor from our amazing crafter will offset our horrible combat potential. Or maybe we'll find someone who's really good at fighting and take them into our base and make them ours. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If we die, we restart. That's Rimworld. That's just how it goes. I need to not min-max. I'm trying to break myself out of that, you know, headspace. And here we are. That music's louder than I remember. Okay. Allow everything. I would pause it, but I can't. Oh. And allow the wood and metal that's over here. That stuff is really scattered around. Let's get a look at the map. Nothing particularly amazing is standing out to me. We have some rich soil over here and down here. Where are those vents? There's a vent here, an vent here. Let's put our base like right here, because then we can get this wall off between the hills. If we're even gonna wall off, I don't know. Probably. And maybe eventually we can get up to here? No. That's a lot of fertile soil, but it's so close to the bottom of the map. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll put our base here, away from this, maybe just up here. So first things first, deconstruct all of this, and you guys get on that. You're all throwing up, right? Because you start with what is it? The sickness. You start down with the sickness right from the beginning. And once we've gotten rid of all that, we also need to chop down some trees. There we go. And we need this to be gone before we can really get into that. But you didn't have oh, you do have amazing construction. I forget. We need to do not assignments. First of all, edit this. Do no drugs. Nothing. Oh wow, there's a lot fewer drugs to turn off in this. No drugs. No drugs for anyone. We don't do that here. Anything you guys can do, I guess industrial medicine, and all of you are going to be on attack because I said so. Now work, manual priorities. You're our doctor. You're our crafter. And who was good at? We had someone who was good at intellectual, right? You kind of. Okay, you're also our crafter, meaning you're probably gonna be busy a lot. Well, we're gonna have everyone on intellectual, even you. I know you don't like it, but we're gonna have you on intellectual. Let's get a stockpile zone just over here, so that anyone who has nothing else to be doing can just start hauling. Yeah, so you... Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're the one that has a passion for it. So you will be also on research and dark study. We're gonna need a dedicated researcher. So if we find someone in a raid that's good at researching, we'll need to take them. Who's useless? You are our cook. Also, will not do. Why not? You will also do our plant work. You're definitely plants and doctor. Everybody on high firefight. Decent patient. No bed rest. Because I decide when you bed rest. You are our social. We'll need that being done. Yeah, you're kind of useless, so we'll put you... If you're done with all these, do haul and clean. You're crafting. You're our mining, I guess. I don't know. Nobody's good at mining. We're just not going to mine. It's fine. We don't even have the quarry, so mining isn't huge anyway. Alright. And you can be on 2 on constructing, just for that. Oh, very lackluster group we have here. We're not starting incredibly strong, but that's the point here. We're supposed to be struggling. If you make everything consistently good, then nothing's fun, right? So here, let's make... another thing I need to learn is to, to build in non-square shapes. You know, I mean, with these, we need square shapes around them, so I know where the, geothermal vent, or geothermal generator goes. I always do that ahead of time so I don't accidentally build over it. But anyways, non-circular, or non-square shapes is something I need to work on. So, like, if I were to make their bedrooms... Let's see. We can start by zoning it out. These guys are doing their thing. It is difficult when you can't pause. Let's say it like that. And then we're gonna have probably 1 door in the middle. So like that. Have this be our entryway. Maybe some drapes here. And then we want their bedrooms off to the side. I'll have this be like the main hall where we have some other stuff going on. So let's make that. I'm just trying to make it fancy. It's like when you're trying to play Minecraft and make things not square. You end up really bad at it at the start. Okay. We have like a little... No, we needed this. And then that. I was like, why does that look different between the 2 sides? It's because this isn't pushed out a little bit. Okay, you have like a little capsule, maybe like a little Minecraft emerald design here. I don't think we actually need these to be thicker, but actually I kind of want them to be. It looks better. And then we will... What will we do? We need bedrooms. Let's make the bedrooms 3 wide here. Let's go on the outside. We'll also make these kind of little capsules. It's also really hard to see where everything is supposed to be going with all these items in the middle. Right? No. That is not right. Here goes in 1, out 1, in 1. Brain work. Okay. Then it leaves us with 3. That's not good. And it's off-center. How did I make it off-center? Brain work. It's especially bad that this is all, Let's start just with the one that we have figured out. Because, yeah. Because it's no pause, I need to start on something. There we go. Big room. Chop all the stumps for extra wood. Because we'll need a lot of wood. And then, let's get rid of you. We'll need to, first of all, find the midpoint. That's there, right? Let me just double check. Yeah. So that's the midpoint. So then if we're going from here out, and then from here out to that middle, and we just do that. And then 3, 4, 5. Let's have the bed here. So put the door there and there. And then structure again. Oh. It decided to destroy the thing. No, stockpile zone there. We'll get a stockpile thing going eventually. So that's 2 rooms that I think are even. Do we start with furniture? We do! That's actually pleasantly surprising. I usually play as tribal, so you don't start with beds. And then we'll just have we'll have the dresser off to the side. End table next to it. And yes, we're giving everyone their own rooms because I am a very where are you going? Oh, you're picking up more stuff. Okay. Well, it's almost night. We'll need to give them their sleeping spots. Probably just temporarily. So they don't sleep wherever. Yeah, because these aren't built yet. But by the next night, we should have finished that. Let's speed them up while I, copy onto this side what we did here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Midpoint? Yes. Okay. Oh, I could have just gone across from here, but that's fine. So out 1, over. Okay. And then here we go in, and then down. There. I mean, it's still rather circular, but it kind of looks like a bee. Not like a bee, but like a bee. The animal. You get what I'm saying. Let's see. Structure. Door. Walls. Walls are rather important for bedrooms. And furniture. Beds. We're gonna need a lot of wood for this, and then we're gonna be very flammable. But that's fine. We'll replace the walls later, which is much harder in this because we do not have the replace things mod, but it's fine. And now in here, this will be our storage and other such things room for now. So we'll need probably, let's see, zone, stockpile. How do I want to do this? Because we don't really want them in the pathways because that slows them down, but at the same time we could just have this be the main hall with crafting and stuff and have our storage here. That's good. Do we get... No. We don't seem to have electricity yet. Unfortunate. Unless we do? No, we do. Right, it's under power. We just don't have... Okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Because normally, let me quote-unquote pause it again by slowing it down. Normally, I make my storage to be the same size as an orbital trade beacon radius. Now, I don't remember how much that is, but I think I do. So we're just going to estimate as goodly as we can. So it's going to be next to this and the farm. And we should, speaking of the farm, we should probably set a growing zone real quick because it's about time to get started on farming. Alright. A bunch of rice. Get on it. And since we actually have good planting, we can probably also make another growing zone here. Is that rich soil? That's rich soil. Okay, all this can be heal root. Okay, anyways, I believe that for this, it's 7, and then width against 7, width against 7, like that. I think that is the orbital trade beacon radius. So that means I need to build one further out from that, right? I think so. So actually we need to move this. Don't mind me. They're just gonna be doing their thing. I need to stop trying to like micromanage them so much. It'll probably be fine. So let's do that again. Make this whole thing. I need to do 3 there. Because I messed it up. Okay. And then we would build our wall around that. But we're not going to do that yet. We are going to temporarily move storage into here. Just for now. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we have beds for them. They still need to construct in there. You guys are actually doing that. So you decided to put on the armor. Are you at all good? You are one of the melee guys, so I guess that's good. Did we ever pick up the weapons? We did not. So let's do that. Let's review who's good at what. You're decent in melee. Well, by decent, I mean decent by our standards. You're our best range, so you're going to pick up that. You have the armor, so you're going to pick up that. Actually, you should probably drop the hat and the flak pants if you're going to be... Because you are going to... Can I do it without making them force wear it? Just go wear it. So you are going to... I guess if I force wear and then clear forced wear, they're just going to keep wearing it, I guess. Okay, and then assign, clear forced. Because yeah, we want you to be decked out. You're going to be our frontliner. And you are going to be our best ranged. And you are just not going to have anything for now. Because we hate you, I guess. I also didn't rename them, but that's fine. Can we even do that later? I don't think we can. That might have been... It might have been good to have the character editor for that. Need recreation variety, right. Oh, but we don't have our stuff. So let's start with recreation inside, just so that people aren't, you know, dying outside trying to do recreation. Let's just put this in the corner here. Everything is wood, but hopefully we have enough people to beat out fires wherever they start. Okay. And this we can also delete, just so they stop putting stuff there. And we'll make this a bit later. It'll be fine. Man, it's been a long time, and there's like... It's just weird. There's so few of the other like complexities of the game. It's so boiled down to what it originally was about, and that's what I wanted. That's what we're here for. We need dumping stockpile, but it makes it sound like way out of my element, but that's fine. Dumping stockpile. We're not gonna have corpses. We're just gonna have chunks, and you'll be preferred. Oh, you're actually automatically moving those. I didn't even need to set you to move them. That's nice. But we will set them to move them because I do not trust them. Alright, you've been making stuff. Are you at all good at construction? Yeah, you're decent. We need to level you up so we have more people on construction. We need tables, of course. So let's start also decking this place out with the other stuff we need, such as, for instance, one of these. Which I guess we can't place it on top of chunks. Let's see, who was intellectual? You, I guess. And since this is your bedroom, we will place this here. That's fine. So why is this still considered outdoors? Oh, because that. Of course, you go into the one room that isn't finished. Like, these 3 rooms are all perfectly good, and this one's still in construction. Like, oh yeah, so this one. This is the one I want to sleep in. Oh, we have a puppy. Right. Cajun. Okay. It's good, good for me, I guess. Oh, you're bonded to Sparkles. Okay. We will... What am I looking for? Here. Animal sleeping spot. We'll put you in here with Sparkles. There we go. Now let's get all this stuff out from the outside tomorrow, hopefully. And... Oh, rare Thrumbos right off the bat. Now that's a classic event right there. Oh, we still have more steel up here that I never allowed. Stuff's really spread out. Are there any other unallowed things? Nope. Alright, so our once again, our fighting capabilities are going to be real bad for now. But that's fine. Oh, we need a stonecutter's table. Just plop that down close to the stone pile. And that's probably it for now. Other than we probably want to get power going, temperature control. We did start with components, right? Where are the components? There they are. On top of the horseshoe pin. So we do have components, and we do have steel that it starts us off with. We don't have geothermal generators, though. That's the problem. So we'll need to temporarily start out with a wind turbine, probably just off this way. That's good. And then make sure to cut all these, because I think those are the only things that are blocking it. Oh, you're not blocking, you're fine. So we'll make that, and that will feed power into the base. We'll just surround the base in wire. And that should be good. There we go. A big old circuit there. And... is that it? No, we needed temperature. Because it's a little cold right now. We will have 2 rooms with proper temperature control. Like that. And then the other rooms will be connected by vents through the temperature controlled rooms. Because 1 heater and 1 cooler, unless there's like extreme weather, will probably be fine. Why are you guys just... you're just watching the sunrise? Okay. Man, it's so weird actually seeing them just do normal things. Because for so long, I have had so many weird and crazy mods that it's like... Just seeing them go out and watch the sunrise is bizarre. We need tables. Let's get some tables going. How do we do tables? Furniture. Are we out of wood? We're out of wood. How did I allow that to happen? No clue. But we have some wood, so that's fine. Need a table. What size table would be good for this? Probably 2 is good for now. Let's just build it. Yeah. Here is fine. We do have dining chairs. Kind of expensive, but probably worth it. There we go. Plenty of table space. This is just our all-in-one house right now. Eventually we'll diversify it and get better houses. Why isn't no one building this? Like, what do you got against this one wall here? Like, seriously, you just brought in wood. Okay, who is our constructor again? You. Prioritize working on this right now. I guess because there was a plant there, they're just like, I do not wish to hurt plant. But yeah, this needs to be indoors so that our stuff that we put in here doesn't decay continually. So yeah, I went for a bit fancier a thing than probably was necessary, but it's fine. We have plants, we have heal root, we have tons of food left over still. Various 5, no. Yeah, still 30 survival meals, we're good there. We almost have a table, which is integral to our pawn's survival. We have power going. We're pretty soon gonna actually be able to use that power once they freaking enclose the base. Which they'll do eventually, someday, maybe. We'll see. And so we just have power right off the bat. Like, we haven't even researched anything and we already have power. Like, what is happening? Geothermal. Is this normal? Maybe. Ooh, it was anomaly research. No. we need to apparently figure out what those are. Cold snap. Well, good thing we're getting heaters going. You should walk through it so it stops making that. Alright, and you're finally starting to research. That's good. We're getting that going. You need to get this wall done. Like, once again, what is with you people and not missing 5 wood? That is a good excuse for that. Orders, chop more wood, get that, copse of trees there, maybe a few trees over here, and definitely the trees in this region, because we'll need to build there soon. Oh boy, our first visitors. You can't really do anything with visitors without mods, but it's fine. They're just gonna pass through. It's good. Still exciting though. Okay, you need to get that table done, which means you need to finish all these trees to get the wood. Yeah, I think once we get all this figured out, also we need to don't automatically expand home zone and clear the home zone. Everything except for our plants, which need to be in the home zone so we actually react when they're on fire, and all of our constructed stuff, which this isn't constructed yet, so that's fine. We just don't want them like cleaning the outside all the time. And we'll keep, of course, this in case this catches on fire. Which does this? This does expand 1 further out. I don't think that matters, but it matters to me, okay? So there we go. Home zone is done. Have you still haven't done this. Man, I really need to memorize who is who. Oh, and our rice plants are dying because of the cold. Well, good thing we started out with a bunch of food, but still, that's... Oh, boy, that's cold. Okay. You also need to finish with the roof. This area needs to be insulated, because this is, like, the most important insulated area in the house. How much unroofed is it now? 9. How much now? 6. Indoors. Okay, good. So now, the indoors should stay decently warm, right? I don't know if 2 heaters are going to cut it. It's for a cold snap, at least. On any regular day, I don't think it's supposed to get this cold. But, you know, need meal source, right? We need to be able to make meals, even though we already have meals. But if our rice survives the cold snap, we'll need meal making devices. And now that we have electricity, we can do that. So let's... Because, yeah, I was thinking of making one of these a while ago. Ooh, but we need our own room for that, right? Let's make that off of here. How are we gonna... I haven't thought about the layout of the base overall at all. So we want the kitchen next to the freezer and the kitchen also next to the dining room. So the freezer needs to be next to the food, which will be in here. Just like the storage is next to the growing. So let's do kitchen over here. It doesn't need to be big. Although it needs to be big enough because we don't have the deep stacks or anything. Can someone haul some wood in? So I can build out of wood. Thank you. Ooh, but we don't want our freezer made out of wood. We'll just put where the freezer will be. Let's see. We'll just have it. Where's this rich soil stop? Okay, so those are both rich soil. So we'll have it start here. We'll make it double thick because it's a freezer. I don't know, will that be big enough? How many slots is that? 36? Let's make it slightly bigger. And then maybe a slightly bigger on the top too. There we go. How much is that now? 72 spaces. Not bad. Gonna be kind of hard to fully freeze, but hopefully once we get geothermal going, we'll be good. I don't know, maybe 4 freezers on the bottom here. We will have the doorways there, there, and there. This doorway will lead into an area that has a little hallway. And then this will be like a butcher room and cooking room. And then we'll have the dining room connected to this. Man, it has been a long time since I actually had to design bases like this, because most of my playthroughs don't make it that far. Recently, at least. Also, let's chop all these. It doesn't give a lot of wood, but we still need lots of wood. And these are running out of power, but it is daytime, so the cold snap's not hurting us too much right now. We just need you to pick up with the wind later in the night. Okay, so we'll get rid of this once we can get geothermal. So all this stuff is being planned for later. But we'll, for now, make this as being our cooking room. And this as being our butcher room. Even though the rest of the stuff isn't here, we'll just kind of fill out these right now. So butcher table and electric stove. We'll need power. I think that should be close enough. We'll see. And it did pick up with the wind later in the day. And now that it's nice and warm in here, it's taking longer for the cold snap to chill it out. So that's good. Yeah, we'll probably increase the number of coolers / heaters in the main area later on. Because that is a lot of space to keep heated off of 2 heaters. Mainly because this is in there. If we close these vents, these 2 will definitely stay warm. And that might be what we have to do if it gets too cold. So that's going to be the freezer. Let's just denote that with a very poorly written F. Freezer. Kind of looks like a P because that's kind of closing that, but that's fine. We know what these are. Now we'll need dining room, which... Let's see. That's a chair and wall. One chair here. Wall here. Given that... Yeah. With chairs here, 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 and here. That'll be our table. Build around it. Simple dining room. And then over here will probably be a rec room. But we need to move this first before we can build it. So let's just put like a little... Cold snap is over. Nice. A little outline here. Probably make it slightly bigger because this room needs to be a little bit big to accommodate all the different things. Like I probably want enough space for billiard table and what else? What all is it? Yeah, poker table, billiard table, chess table, horseshoe pin, and a TV, which is a lot. Okay, are we good on all materials? We don't have any metal. That might be because you guys, yeah, you guys already took all the metal for that. We have plenty of wood still, because we just mined a bunch of it. Or cut a bunch of it. Now, the only way to get metal is through mining in this, right? Oh, we probably want all this hauled. Or we can buy metal. Right, we could grow Devil Strand and then buy metal from any kind of mining vendor that comes through. We will start our cooking. Cook simple meals until we have, let's see. We really only need 6. And I think there was something I saw someone... Yeah. Pause when satisfied, unpause at 2. Good. I saw someone do that, and I didn't know how to do that at first. Okay, you guys don't have anything to do. What are your jobs? Yeah. Wait, so you're the research person. Why are you the one researching? I guess because you have decent research? Oh. Okay. Faction. Oh, it's been a while. Let's... Because normally I just name the faction after the ideology, but there's no ideology. Ooh, visitors. Let's just do... We're the archivists, because that's me. And then the settlement will be, Lithton. It's a city in my books. More of a town, because that's what ton means, is town. And is this... Yeah, that's wired up, right? Yeah, that looks like it. Now, we need to wait for that to kick up, but we will also make a copy of this so that you guys, the other one that's supposed to be researching, can actually research. Build. Are you the builder? No. Oh, is it because we don't have any steel? Ooh, we can buy stuff from you. Who's social? Do I know that? Warden. That's you. Trade with Yup. That's kind of a weird name. But, you know, we don't judge. Most of it is just stuff we sell. Nothing to really buy. Well, we have spare pants, but we might get more people. So let's just keep it. Yeah. Don't need nothing. So what other jobs are we supposed to have? Because this is going... We can't start growing Devil Strand just yet. They're not really wanting to haul. Oh, that's because these are full? Wait a minute. Can you only stack chunks to 1 in the original? I guess you can. Only. So let's actually make... We're gonna make a little square of chunks. Too thick. Let's see, we want this to be even. Okay. So we'll do kind of a 6x6 square here that we fill with clear all chunks preferred. There. Now, we can move chunks into this, and then we can even hide in this. Well, our shooters, which we only have one right now. But we can hide our shooters into this, and they will be protected. I forgot that chunks don't stack at all. Like, I've had mods to make it so chunks stack at least a little bit forever. So I was like, why aren't they putting these into the drop area? I was very confused. But now we got it going. Okay, so they'll fill that out. We should probably have someone else with a ranged weapon. Even though you're not good at shooting, we'll still give that to you. And you're the fast learner, so you'll go for both shooting and melee, and we'll see how that goes. Just try to get you some of that. How are our meals doing? 11? Not amazing. And we don't have anyone cooking meals yet, and we also don't have the freezer up and running. Ooh, we should also set this, so crafting person can start cutting stone blocks. Let's do everything marble. Do until we have a 200. Thank you. We'll just have drop on floor. There we are. Hi, Al. It's been a while. Good to see ya. Make some granite chunks as well with that. Oh, slaver. Okay. Probably shouldn't sound so happy about that, but you know. And this also just drop on floor. Okay. Let's speed up. Slavers. They're doing stuff, I guess. Alright, the visitors from Rainer. Okay. I didn't know this was StarCraft 2, but that's fine. I really need to memorize what these guys are good at. So Mata is Warden, which is social. So you're a social person. Social and plants. You are crafting and research. You are partially research. And all you're good at is plants and cooking. Okay. And combat. You're a melee person. Alright, these guys won't be here forever. Let's go see what they have. Because we probably want more people. At least somebody who has decent skills. Let's see. Skills. Mining. Undergrounder. And no combat skills. Yeah, everyone else is really old. Good construction, good shooting, but volatile. No thanks. Yeah, no, the selection's not too great here. We'll get our slaves elsewhere. Any good ranged person? No. We have no nothing. But yeah, we definitely need a ranged person. But we'll get there. Well, I'm sure that the first few attacks are usually just one raider, and as long as one of those one raiders isn't a horrible human being and has decent ranged potential, we'll be fine. I'll dibs on ranged. Okay. Yeah, next stream, I think that I will change I'll get the character editor back in here and start renaming some of these guys. Because I took off the character editor and now I kind of want it back. Because I forgot that I can't just rename. Can you rename people? Wait. Is that a baseline thing? You can. Wait. Oh, you can only rename the thing. Okay, so you wanted a shooter, preferably female. Well, all of these are female. Our only shooter is Mata, who's also the plants person. Are you fine with that? Do you want to be Mata? Or Ayaka Mata? That sounds... Is that Japanese? It just sounds like the name of a character in an anime, if I'm being honest. But yeah, apparently I can't fully rename them, but I can give them the nickname. and that would be good. Maybe double passion. We'll see. If we find a double passion ranged person, I will be very happy about that. But who knows? Also, are these keybound? Yeah, okay. So 2 and 3 are the 1, 2, and 3 are the speeds. That's good to know. I forgot about that. Also, you guys can leave. Is that a modded thing? Yes, it is. Oh wait, no. Dismiss trader. We can. Because yeah, these guys are just, I don't need to buy anything from them. They're just gonna be sitting around here. I guess they can help defend against attacks and stuff, but yeah, no. I'm sure it'll be fine. But our little box up here is almost complete, which is nice. Oh, his shooting and medic doesn't sound bad. Okay, we'll wait until next stream, and then if I find a better person by then, I will have the character editor mod implemented by then, and then I can fully rename them. And if we find someone with double passion shooting, I will name them that. Would you want them to just be named Al, or should I name them something else? Because having a female double passion shooter named Al, it just seems like Al would be a odd name for a female pawn. But either way, it's fine. But just making sure what you want them to be called. How can we see shadows here? Is this not fully roofed? Might just be a bug. But that seems weird. You know, constructor. We can do roof view, right? Where's that? Yeah, no, that's all fully roofed. Man, it is. Oh, we're getting blocks. Nice. Okay. I will try to remember those. I'll probably write them down after the stream so I can remember them for next stream. Okay, power's going out. Oh yeah, your body modder. We'll need to fix that at some point. Get you some bionic pieces, even though bionics are not that good in base Rimworld, but we'll work with it. Oh yeah, and this is darkness. We need... Oh, we don't even have, do we? Wait. Where would it be? Where is lights? Here. Wall lamps. I was like, we don't have the wall lamp mod. But then it's like, oh yeah, they actually implemented that into the base game. We don't have any steel. Ooh, we can deconstruct for steel. Right, because these are scattered around from our crash. Is this steel? It is. So somebody... Yeah, who needs mining anyway? You know what? Deconstruct all of this. We don't even need to meditate, so we can get rid of the steels or whatever. Steles? How do you pronounce those? I've never known. Remove floor. Deconstruct all of that. Give us their steel. Because yeah, if we can get some extra steel from those... You left the steel behind. It's not much. But at least it'll keep people from, you know, being in the dark. Where was it again? Furniture. And is that how much it lights up? I'm used to the wall lamps being kind of wimpy. But I guess not. We'll just have them scattered around here so the main area is lit up. We'll also need flooring, but I think that I'll replace the walls with stone before we get to the flooring, just so we know that this doesn't burn all the way through. Because if I put like carpet and wood walls, we are just asking to be burnt to the ground. Man, we haven't had our first attack yet. Maybe it's because the game is like, you freaking idiot, why does nobody have good attacking skills? Just a fair concern, honestly. Also, we need to map out where our walls are gonna be. Because if I'm going true to my old playstyle, we need to build walls and a trap corridor. Because I stopped doing that a long time ago, but... Oh wait, there's more unclaimed steel. just way off in the distance. Oh, and there's our... Ooh, our monolith is actually really close. I didn't even notice that. Nice. Because we're... I don't know if you saw the... What weapons do we have? Oh, we have bolt action, revolver, and knife. The regular starting stuff for Crash Landed. But I don't know if you were here at the start, but we're basically doing... Mod-wise, we're doing completely baseline with just a few quality of life mods that I deemed rather necessary. And we're doing core and anomaly. So we don't have any, like, we don't have royalty, we don't have ideology, we don't have any of that stuff. Just core and anomaly, which is going to be interesting. Because as I was saying earlier, I think that anomaly might be partially, like, balanced around having those other like, expansion benefits, but we won't have any of that. So that'll be very interesting to see. Alright, we can also set this stuff to be hauled in. Just while they're coming back from here, we might want them hauling some of the marble back. Not only to complete this, but, you know, for cutting apart. And slate is also not so bad. Anyways, we need... I've been trying to decide if I want this inside the walls or outside of them. Probably outside. So we're going to have to do... this. We want these inside. Let's just go like that. Out to the edge of the monolith. Like that. And then... big ol' walls. Maybe not that far out. Out to there. Up to here. Over. Up. We'll just have this be like a little outcropping of our walls. And these will connect down to here. Yeah, because in all of my earlier, you know, attempts at this game, I would always have this huge wall around my entire base. But since then, I figured out that just hiding behind walls wasn't a great way to play. And I started, you know, and this is a very lopsided base because I was trying to include all of these things into it. But it's fine. It'll be just as defensible, even if it's an oblong shape. But yeah, I switched completely over to manual fighting, so I would only use, like, weapons and pawn power to kill things. But, you know, maybe we need to switch back to the good old ways of fighting with, you know, traps and trap hallways. This should probably be our hallway up here. So let's set that up. We're just gonna have it be real long. Like this, and then like that. There we go. That maybe that's a bit too long. I don't know. Let's shorten it a bit. Because we are gonna be using it, but not that heavily. And like that. But all is going well so far. I mean, we haven't gotten raided, but who knows? TTK, what's TTK? But yeah, we'll need lots of doors in this. Which is always the tough part of these hallways, is to make it so there's enough doors to... Twitch toolkit? Oh, maybe. I was thinking of maybe adding something like that in, but I want it to be like as vanilla as possible. So I'm not sure, but I will definitely be considering it. Let's see, now these are kind of just out in the middle of nowhere with this. There's not enough space to really put anything in between here. It'll probably be fine. Or I could even shorten the wall to lower the amount of building costs. It's probably smart. We'll have it go to there. There we are. You can even lower it more like this. Okay. We've got plenty of space out here for building. We have our little defense square. We have our planting. How goes research? Badly. Research is not going very fast. But that's probably because nobody is exceptional at research. Oh, more visitors. I swear, I'm expecting there to be some kind of a raid very soon. On low food. Oh, you're finally making food. Okay, good. Oh, because we got a somewhat of a harvest. The cold snap killed half our rice, but you know, it's probably fine. Oh, I could, you know what I could do is if I got, I think there's a mod that makes it so that the people in chat can say things and then it pops up in like a little chat bubble underneath the people. That is pretty great. But I don't know how that is integrated. I'll need to do some research on mods like that. Oh, and these guys do have stuff to sell. Mata. Go talk to them. Eventually. Once you're done hauling. But yeah, the lower stack sizes is definitely kind of a culture shock right now. Nothing we really need except maybe Merble Hedison. Yes. No. But the no pause is also going to be interesting once things start to get a bit hairy. I mean, this is like my first legitimate playthrough with it, so I'm probably going to like freak out and oh, we have a rat. Good for us, I guess. It's nice. And we're running out of power, but that's fine. I mean, outside is optimal temperature anyway, so. So we need to start on the walls being made out of granite, I would say. So let's start with that. We're actually going to have granite wall or granite doors for the outside, just because I want them to be as defensible as possible. I know generally people have wood doors because they're faster, but who's even going to be going outside anyways? Nobody. That's interesting. Why are you hauling stuff to the thing instead of researching? Well, you have research there, but... Oh, it's because our researchers also are constructors, so if there's construction going on, research is not going to be going on. That's a problem. We need to get some extra people. But the game doesn't want to send raids at us, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because it's Randy Random. And he just keeps accidentally sending positive things instead of negative things through our base. But this will be enclosed, meaning our plant area will be mostly safe. But then we still have all the rest of the base to enclose. Which, you know, it's probably good that I'm making it really big. And generally, at least in my older games, it would always take me like the first in-game year to get the walls set up. Oh, boy. I mean, at least we have actual medicine. Let's see, which one of these is not taken? This one. Set that to medical. This will be our medical room. Additionally, let's floor up this room, even though it'll be and this room. Even though they will be very flammable, we want... Those are the 2 rooms where cleanliness actually kind of matters. Alright. Down here is done. It doesn't even look like it has a door because it's hidden away behind this tree. But that's fine. They won't know that there's a weak spot in the wall then. It's a strategic decision, trust me. Okay, we'll have our granite door here. We need more chunks cut. But gutworms sucks. I mean, that is going to put a strain on our food supply a lot. Because it makes us hungrier and it makes them throw up, which makes them hungrier. So, food is going to be an issue for the next while. But we have plenty of medicine. And our food... How's our rice? Our rice is not that good. We need another thing of rice going. And we can even expand this. Into more of the fertile soil here. Just so we have plenty. And if we have any left over, we can always just sell it. There we go. I think that's about all rich soil. And our heal root is coming along well. Very nice. Medical treatment needed. But of course. Playing horseshoes. Don't I have you... Yeah, I have you guys set to patient. Let's set that to 1. And then whosoever is the doctor, go help them. There we go. At least we're getting good tend quality on these. Make sure to haul all this eventually. Is that construction 11? Man, your construction's going up fast. I think you started at 8. Okay, we need to manage home zone as well. Just so that gets cleaned. Make sure that this is all fightered. It's a word, trust me. There we go. Make sure this is all home zone so we can repair it. Good. Okay. Because, yeah, this room needs to be cleaned consistently so we have less chance of, you know, food poisoning. It's never 0, but the lower it is, the better. Interesting. So you're doing nothing right now. Because you're only really the cooking and plants person, and all the plants are put and cooking is done. Oh, we can't deconstruct things for 100%, 100% recovery. That is unfortunate. So let's get more walls going. Because, yeah, the walls will keep people more busy, which will be nice. Yeah, and your construction's going along well, because you started at, like, 4. So that's quite nice. Also, are you... Wait, do we have a night owl? Is that you? Or are you just a quick sleeper? No, you're none of the above. Oh, and you're gourmand. I forgot that. That means you eat a lot anyways. That's gonna suck. How much rice we got left? A nice amount, but not a nice amount. Okay, those are only like a day away from being grown. Let's harvest any of these around our base. A quick influx of raw food. And this is out of power anyway, so that's fine. The wall's still being built. Now, should we go all the way up here? Probably. I don't want to have to remake the wall at any point, so we're just gonna make it as is. We're probably gonna put a door up here, just so you can get out from up there. Low food, you don't say. We have 2 people with gut worms. Why are you eating raw? Oh, because they keep throwing up and needing food right then, and this is out of power. That is not good. Okay, get power. You make meals. But the wall is coming along surprisingly quickly. I think it's because we have 2 people with construction and 2 people with crafting. So they're making a ton of blocks. What is that? Oh, so those slate blocks. Okay, we might make a portion of the wall out of slate then. Because we have so much of it. Get rid of all these. Okay. Because, yeah, slate is also really good. Usually I do marble for the interior walls and granite for the exterior. But this place also has slate, which is a lot of the chunks we have in here. And if we could have some good slate going, that could be a secondary wall building material. Yeah, and then there's the monolith, which we haven't touched yet, but someday we will. And we'll see how that goes. I am not sure if that'll be a good thing or a bad thing. But we'll see. How's our wood? Wood is fine. How's our research? Still not good. It's about double what it was before, but that's not saying much. Of course, we are doing a lot of other things. We need to wait until we get into like a groove. But for now, our food is finally coming in, so we can... And we're out of power again. But yeah, we can finally start getting back to a bit of normalcy food-wise, because we get a full harvest of the rice. That leaves us with 334 rice. Very good. Turn that into meals. I'm just fast-forwarding it a lot until something happens. Because right now it's a lot of, you know, deconstructing. Oh, is this a dry thunderstorm? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's... It's always so hard to tell if it's going to start raining or not. But you guys should probably take the closest fire and go put it out. And a solar flare. That's not good, because we need to be able to cook food. Okay, but put out the closest fire so it doesn't become an issue in case it never starts raining, or takes its time to start raining. Because these fires are pretty far away and we'll have time, but that was too close for comfort. Now it's time to just hope and pray that the fires do not spread to me. You know, it's been so long since I had a solar flare either, because I usually turn solar flares off in the settings of the game, because I always find it like BS that you could have a bunch of stuff in your like storage in your freezer and then one solar flare and all your food just rots immediately. But since we're playing vanilla, we have no solar flares being turned off. Let's see, how is this? Clean. Okay, good. Ooh, is that rain? It is. All right. We did not burn to death today. We live to burn another day. Oh, great. Are you being blocked by anything? No, you're good. Oh no, you are blocked by a tree. There. Malaria. Please only be on one person. It is. Okay. You... Are you our medical person? You are. Why is self-tend disabled? Well, you need to... Okay, there you go. I was trying to figure out how to get you to self-tend yourself. And then I'm going to set you to bed rest after that. But since you're tending yourself, the tens will never be that good. But hopefully, so long as we have halfway decent tens and you stay in bed, you'll get over that. Because malaria is a very quick illness that both makes it very deadly and very easy to combat. Because it's over quickly, so if you just put all your effort into solving it for the time being, it'll be fine. Let's forbid... It's not forbid. That's weird. Because it is like you're forbidding them. Yeah, let's stop that from getting built for now. And let's go through this way and build some slate walls this direction. Oh, isn't that just amazing? A shambler. Okay, it's only good at shooting, which is good for us, and apparently shamblers only last a certain amount of time. But, I mean, that is thematic. The first negative event we have is an anomaly event. That's quite nice. Although you can't recruit a shambler, I don't think. At least not yet. So, does not help us on recruiting pawns, but who cares? Why are you trying to do that when you have... Do you have any plant skill? No. Whoa. Stop it. Go do something else. Have someone with plant skill go do that. Like, you or something. Someone who can do it in a decent amount of time. Man, and how is gutworms still going strong? Malaria is still going strong, but our immunity is doubled from the malaria, so that's good. And you're just kind of sitting there, menacingly. Well, what are you about? You have cloth pants. I guess shamblers have tainted apparel, which doesn't help us at all either. Too smart. How is... Like, how smart is smart for a shambler, I wonder? Oh, and unwaveringly loyal. I wonder if that's all shamblers, I don't know. Medical treatment needed on 2 people. You don't try to cut down the tree again. You're fine. No, stop it. Work on the other ones. Or do nothing. Okay, gutworms has been tended. Good, because this only needs like 1 more good tend and we'll be, you know. You again. Stop. You work on that. I don't care that you didn't. We need to do this so they stop obsessing about it. Ooh. 9 meals for walking all the way across the map. I would like to do that, but we're kind of at a point. You do have plants, right? Yeah. It's just slow because I'm on 1 type speed. And it's a big tree. Oh, great. Well, now that is like the worst one. And I can't pause it at all. We don't have, you know, anything to help with that. Why are you still... Just because I told you to prioritize cutting down the tree does not mean I want you to do like 50 things prioritized. But that's like the worst one, because that's going to make everyone sad. Yeah, -10. Not being able to pause it is causing a lot of issues. We could imprison them, but then they're gonna get this person imprisoned me. Oh, is it over? Oh, I guess it's over. Okay, good. So you only made Foozy a little more upset. But that should be fine. How long does that last? Only 2 days. Serious pain from gutworms? Yeah. Yeah, we have had, with sicknesses, we've had a lot of trouble. Oh, Shambler's coming closer. Hi. How are you? Oh, he's just dropping corpse filth all over the place. That's great. You have fun with that. Ooh, actually, plan. Well, if anyone was healthy, I'd have a plan. But everyone's kind of sick. That's fine. You have 96% movement speed. What about this guy? What's the movement speed of a Shambler? Not great. Okay. You eat, and then I have a plan for you. You're gonna go over here and shoot at this guy. And since you're faster than him, then you can shoot. And then move, and hopefully your shooting skill will go up. Man, but he's not that much slower. You actually need to hit him a few times, so he's slowed. Okay? Are you the one that needs medical? No. That's good. Ooh, shooting 1 already. Yeah, shooting levels up quick. Especially because you're a fast learner. We just need to make you not get hit by them, or else we'll need to send in a rescue squad. It's fine. Everything's fine. But I know that the Shamblers are, like, near immortal, so we can use this guy to up our skills. Because we, as I said, we started with horrible, horrible combat skills. So having an easy enemy right off the bat to just... Ooh, you actually hit him. Good job. That's great. You'll be a master shooter in no time. And by in no time, I mean it's probably going to take us a long, long time to get you to that point. But, you know, there's not much else we're doing. So, who cares? Like, seriously, what else is going on? You have malaria, and you're just sitting in bed still. You got insulted, so you're just kind of being upset. Want to send the bolt action? Mainly because the bolt action shoots slower. So you can, I think, get more XP using the revolver. And this person's the fast learner, so they're going to be actually getting some XP. Whereas the bolt action, they do have the passion, but they already have decent shooting skill. So why not get the shooting skill on the one with 0, rather than the one that has some. Also, this one has malaria. That's probably the most important one, right? How are you doing? Not great. But you're slow. That's what matters. Oh, but your gutworms can be tended, but that's fine. Tending expires in 1 hour. Okay. Maybe we'll need to get you to a hospital for that. Oh, and you're gonna reach max shooting. Yeah. You've reached the max XP for the day. So let's get you inside. And hopefully the Shambler does not follow us through a door. Even if he does, he might forget about us by the time he goes around the whole wall. Okay. You probably want food, too. Yeah, so this guy, we shot him a few times. Now he's slow. And that is good. Inspired surgery. Why do you have inspired surgery? You have, like, no medical skill. Alright. Whatever. Let's see. Does this guy ever forget about us, or will we need to... Will we need to do something about him? Why are you upset? Pain, insulted, and sick, of course. He's getting rather close. Oh, he's fighting our rat. Well then. We didn't care too much about the rat, but now he's just kind of standing up there, which hopefully nobody goes and bothers him. That's all we're gonna hope for here, is just don't go to the north of the base and we'll be alright. Luckily it wasn't the dog that got attacked by him. Dog, you better not. We're gonna unallow that door. Just so the dog doesn't run out there. I think animals pay attention to, you know, what doors that are allowed or unallowed. Do you regenerate by any chance? I can't tell. But you're not dead, so... Oh, it's a shambler, so it is dead, but it's not dead. You get what I'm saying. And hopefully he just kind of wanders off, and the next day we can go back and get him again. Because we need to wait until you can learn more shooting. But honestly, getting her from 0 shooting to 2 already makes her, like, infinitely more useful. So, that is good. Do you even have construction? Yeah, you're the one that has construction, but no plants. When you are bleeding. Do you actually bleed out? I don't know. I don't think you do. And you're gonna then tend to them. Ooh, Gutworms is almost gone. And how is yours? 10 expires in a day, okay. And your malaria's, it's doing fine. Disturbing vision. In a strange dream, in it she saw a black shape unfurling in space and time, growing and consuming. The shape originated from a nearby crumbling monolith. Upon waking from the vision, feels strangely drawn to the monolith. It calls to her. Do you have... No, okay. I thought it might have given her like a trait or something, but no. So I guess we're being drawn to the monolith in some way. But that doesn't affect us immediately. That's good. Do you get like a mood down because of it? No, doesn't look like it. Did you? No, they're talking. I thought that was like an insult sign, but it's fine. But actually, everyone kind of likes each other, it looks like. Except for you two. Because of insulted, right? How goes the malaria? Good, great. Why are you guys eating that? Oh, because you're still sick? Oh, because we don't have power for this. That keeps being an issue. Are you going for a walk right now? Cook. We don't have time for your shenanigans of, you know, taking walks. Okay. How goes your shooting skill? It's back. Alright. You ready for... Oh, Mad Rat. Well, you fire at the Shambler first. Is it after us now? It is. Okay, good. Where's the rat? The only red I see is that guy. Rat. Rat. Coming in from the top. Okay. Okay, Shambler down. You need to hit the rat. Hit the rat. Hit the rat. Oh, the rat hits you. Okay. You need to go help. Yeah, and you're just stuck in the never-ending cycle of being hit over and over. Because there's no run and gun, so there's no way to get out of that. Okay, you're fine. Melee took them out. Wow. You're surprisingly good at melee. With only 3 skill. You only got hit a few times. Oh, really? A scratch scar? Immediately? That is just horrendous luck. Why are you eating instead of, like, resting? Oh, because I set bed rest to nothing. Well, but I set patient to something. Go. Maybe it's because I only have the 1 bed. Here. Ah, Shambler's back. Because, yeah, you need to be healed. So we have, you know, less infection risk and all that. Okay. Now, actually, you can come back up here and continue. Oh. Shambler dropped a shard of dark technology. Okay. And it says he's dead again, but I think he'll come back. Which is good. Because you can keep killing him. Ooh, Muffalo wool. That'll sell for a pretty penny. Mad Rat is down. Butcher table. We probably want to set this up. How long do you have? 1.5 days. You're fine. Man, without mods, some things become a lot harder. Like, ranged combat is less utterly broken. And melee combat's about the same. Melee combat's just as broken as it always was. So that's good. Ooh, but we can't just slaughter all of the. Ooh, are you healthy? You're healthy. Okay, good. We can't just butcher all the humanoids anymore because ideology doesn't exist. So we can't just be like, hey, we want to. Why aren't you helping this person? Or is it this person? Who needs treatment? Yeah, it is you. Go heal some people. You're eating foods. Now you're stargazing. Tend. Is that not, like, your #1 priority here? Is it? Because this person... What? You literally just leave a few percent on that? That is not good. Sparkles, yeah, you're both almost over the gutworms. You're gonna have a scar forever, which is not good. And it's just 4% pain forever. Unless we find something. Are there like healer mech serums in this version of the game? I don't know. But if there are, ooh. Dang it. We don't know who it is, except it's a 44-year-old female. One tribesman. And we'd need to go rescue her. How are we gonna do that? Well, let's put it down to low speed and go to world. Where is that? That's way over here. That's like a, what, 2-day walk? We could use another person, but I'm just not sure. First of all, it doesn't say if they're actually good at all. So we probably don't want to be taking that chance. And we would have to send one of our 3 people, none of which are exceptional at combat, out into the field to, you know, try to rescue some person. What do we do with this? Can someone, like, research the shard? No. Guess we'll figure that out later. Oh, Shambler disappeared. Nice. I was kind of hoping he'd get up a few more times so we could practice more shooting, but, you know, it's fine. This research is going real slow. I mean, I guess it's a big research, but still. And we are just starting out still, so we need to kind of catch up on all the other jobs, like finishing the wall and everything else. Let's see here. You can also do add bill, slate. Do until you have... We have a lot of slate chunks to work through, and slate's a pretty good material for walls. Because, yeah, this is 390 health as opposed to 510. So granite's still the king of durability, but slate is pretty close. Especially compared to, like, wood. Ooh. Transport pod. Nelson. You're slightly dying. You have addictions, so we would need to figure that out. Cyclic sensitive, pyromaniac. Good shooting. Incapable of a bunch of things, including firefighting, which sucks. Now, I don't think there's enslavement in this version of the game either. Alright, let's... Cannot capture. Ah. So we can't rescue them because they hate us. I don't really want to capture them either. It seems like they'll just be a drain on our resources. And because of the pyromaniac, they'll never really fit in the colony very well. So we'll just leave them out there. It'll be fine. You need gut worms dealt with. You're fine. You also have gut worms. Takes a day to deal with that now. But you should have it gone now. Yes, very good. Now you just have the scar. Introduce a sight, which is bad for shooting, but luckily it's a rather negligible amount. It's only 4%. Like pain and all that, so we should be fine. You really aren't collecting much of that wool at a time, are you? Wall's still coming along. Let's re-allow all that so they can get that all done with the granite they've cut since last time. Keep making the meals. We might even increase this a little bit. Oh, great. Food binge out where? Where? Huh? Oh! Since when were these here? There's only 4 of them. I guess that's not a lot, but still. Why were they just all the way on the other side of the map from where we spawned? I don't know. I haven't done Crash Landed a lot, so when it says scattered around the map, I'm not sure exactly how scattered they're. Oh, and now you're going for these. While you're out there, can you haul them back? No? No, you're just gonna walk back? Okay. Well, I suppose that got rid of some of their, you know, pigging outness. So, that's good. I'm kind of scared. I mean, with all the anomaly stuff and us not having any good fighters, it's not gonna be an easy situation. We need to find someone who fits in that's a good fighter, because this guy did not fit at all. Oh, we could have gone and taken his clothes, but that's fine. You know, every time I see this on the little small thing, it looks like it's the insulted symbol. And that's not good. We don't want them insulting each other. You know, sadly we don't have like a husky, because those can actually be kind of, you know, important for fighting. I don't think this one is a very great fighter. Wherever he went. There he is. It's also hard to keep track of. Let's see. We don't have much stone of any kind. We could start on a freezer, which would be quite good. So let's do just the outside. Get all this there. That'll give them something to do at least. And here we need to get that, and we'll set that up later. They already have a lot going on But we got a bit of marble to work with, so we might as well place it. Let's see. We have somebody... Yeah, you are decent and intellectual. I think we need you to keep being intellectual. So maybe I should stop making construction projects so that they can actually get research done. Because we can't even freeze the freezer until we get a consistent source of power from our research. Which is slow going. So, I guess with how research works in this game, the more you do it, the faster it'll go over time. So, we just kind of need to stick to it and hope that eventually they get it done a bit faster. We can go faster through the night. I keep forgetting there's a 4th speed in the no pause mod. Which makes things go very, very, very quickly. Which is good for times like this when nothing else is happening. It's just, you know, you cut blocks, you build wall, you research, you make food if there's power. If there's not power, you starve or choke down raw rice. Which just, that just sounds delectable, doesn't it? I mean, out of all the raw things you could eat plant-wise, I think rice is probably one of the worst. But it is edible. Technically, did you? You didn't manage to cook the meals because this ran out of power. That's great. Just power. Stay. Stay. Thank you. Ambrosia. So I think the thing you do here is you put a growing zone, but you do no sowing. And then that will... You know, then you'll cut the stuff from there once... Or no, I think it's no sowing, no cutting. And they'll only harvest from it. Yeah, get out of there. Okay. I don't know exactly how that works. I don't always try to harvest the ambrosia, but this time we'll go out of our way for it. But with no real construction projects, we'll just be gathering food and researching. Which is good, because we need a long while that they just focus on research. Because once geothermal is out of the way, we can be a bit more chill about the research, but up until that point, we really need to get the research done. Although, maybe we want the wall done first. That may be smart. Ooh, compacted steel. And you're just hauling more chunks. Yeah, we'll set up a little bit of a project here. Because we do want this outer wall done before we get too many, like, raids and other such things coming in. And where was this meteor? Oh, way up there. Okay. I mean, it's more stuff on the map, but nothing I can access right now. Are you blocked by anything? No, you're good. Fallen monolith. Okay, so we finally walked next to it, and it told us about it. But we're not gonna mess with it just yet. I think we want at least one good combat colonist before then. So either this guy getting up to like 6 shooting, or somebody just, maybe all 3 of them having decent skills. Which, you know, I could send them out hunting. You know, it's still so weird. We got shipped to the stars. We still haven't seen a single raid. And we had the Shambler, but it's not a raid. Let's see. So what is slow? I mean, this you would think would be slow, but I think, yeah, it's 100% speed, which I think is kind of universal. Oh, there's more metal up here. Stuff really is just scattered all over the map. I just keep finding it. Unless they just keep spawning in, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to be necessarily slow. But I guess there's things that are mostly harmless we could send out to, you know, train our skills a bit. Like this raccoon. Raccoons never attack, right? I actually think we can look at that. It's a, yeah, retaliation. Really, boars don't retaliate? Huh. I didn't know that. Now, from shooting like this, yeah, you do get some progress. Not a whole lot. Okay. We will actually just set you to hunt as high priority, and then set some easy animals to hunt. Because if I did all this manually, it would probably take a long time. We don't have anywhere to store hunted stuff yet. But really anything that doesn't kill us. We'll just hunt them all to extinction. To get you your shoosting skill. And in the meantime, we probably want this place. Let's see, wooden doors. Get all those in. And temperature. I should get 2 of these to start out with, and we'll see if that's enough. Get all the corners. Cinematta hunting? Yeah. That's who's out there doing that. You can make some nice clothes out of it. That is true. You get the leather, and that can help quite a lot. Yeah, and this, if they're hunting, you know, automatedly, I can increase the speed and have them do it forever. Look at that shooting skill. I think the shooting skill goes up a lot more if you're fighting against, like, a raid. Because when they were fighting the Shambler, it was going up super fast. But this is still pretty quick. We'll just leave them to it. Okay, these can be covered on one side like that. That's good. Get our freezer up and running. Just out there being a menace. Just firing at every single animal on the map. That's great. Where are you going? Oh, they actually shot something, so you need to go butcher. That makes sense. The Sandy Lance is pretty good, but we're not risking our people just yet. I don't usually leave until I'm quite a bit further into the game. Ooh, did you get another one? You got another one. Nice. How's that shooting skill coming? Almost 5. That's pretty nice. Although you... Let's turn off hunting for you for today. Because you've reached the max skill you can, you know, readily learn. Are you trying... Why are you trying to cut a tree again? At least you're not, like, throwing up anymore. Because earlier, this person was trying to cut a tree and kept throwing up and resetting their progress because they have no planting ability. So, yeah. They're a bit weird. Let's haul all those blocks. And who are you? Sora. You've been dead for 3.6 years. You were a pyromaniac. Okay. Great. Good for us. We're almost fully enclosed. We just need to get this section and then that. No longer inspired. We probably weren't going to use the surgery for them anyway, because, I mean, they have no medical skill, really. Why would you send someone no medical skill to do a surgery just because they're like, oh, I feel inspired? It's like, no, that's not how this works. You know, you kind of need a degree. You can't just feel inspired to go cut some people open. Our butcher table's finally getting some use. Oh, and we need home zone, all of you. And all this wall also needs to be home zone, so we repair it whenever it gets damaged. You don't have to be home zone anymore, because this was just so we would actually deal with the fire that was there. Okay, and that's already good. All seems to be going according to plan so far, except for the research, but that's fine. We'll get there. Who's the best doctor? That's also Mata, I believe. Because yeah, they have 6 and 1 passion. We have a 4 no passion and a 3 no passion. So yeah, this one's the best. Not by a lot though, sadly. Medical was one that was really tough to find. I don't know if you were there when I was trying to get all my colonists figured out, but I was just doing the randomized thing, and it was not giving me, like, anytime it gave me a good doctor, it was either they were incapable of violent, or they were a pyromaniac, or something that just completely disqualified them. Eventually, I just lowered my standards and became less picky, and then we found one, but not that great. But they'll get there. We just need, you know, some prisoners to take their organs, and then they'll be very good at medicine after that. I'm fairly certain. Okay. Let's speed it up again because nothing's happening. But once this is fully enclosed, we can turn on the freezing stuff and see if that's enough. Although with this, we're probably just not gonna have enough power for it. These aren't even connected to power, are they? No. So that's unfortunate. Finish those up. I guess we can connect the power up as well. Just for good measure. Alright, our first raid. They're attacking immediately and they have a club and not much else. They're industrious miner, no real downsides, no addictions. 5 melee isn't really enough to warrant adding them. Mining is good. If we could enslave people, that now would be a great time for that. Everyone just come with me. Where is he going? He should be heading towards this, because that's the nearest entrance. But I guess he's not. Where are you going? Is he just waiting a while somewhere very close to our base? Or are you trying to break in? No, he's breaking in. Why would he be trying to break in when there was an opening right there? And the base isn't even fully enclosed, and he is just like, nah. So I guess we're going around. That wall will last a while. If only I built a door here. I think we need to do that. Okay. Wait here. He'll come to us. Headshot. Okay, melee person, get in there. You guys start firing, not at us. Okay, thank you. And you're like dying. You're fine. Everyone's fine. Okay. Luckily they had a club and not something more damaging. But I don't think we need them for anything right now. So we'll just leave them out there to die. Heal them up, of course. It's more medical skill for you. Very nice. Could have taken them for their organs, but we're fine. We're not going to start the war crimes just yet. It's still early. Let's see, stone. You have sandstone. It's not really good for any walls. Alright, Rainer is out there. Mata, how is shooting? Shooting's back, so we can assign you back to that. Go shoot some things. Whenever you wake up, of course. It's fine. Take your time. Increase the speed again. I love to just run around shooting like a maniac. It's so nice. Alright, someone needs to be making granite blocks. I guess they are now. They're accidentally shooting our house. Okay. How did our shooting practice go? Quite well. Didn't fully get to the next level, but any amount is better than nothing. I mean, eventually these people will be real good shots, but until then, they suck. It's a good thing they have such a long-range weapon, though, so they can kind of keep some distance on their prey. Oh, man, they're actually getting some good shots. I mean, look, they just killed another 2. Wow. Wild boar self-tamed. But then we can't shoot you. Come on. Just slaughter it, I guess? Or actually, no. Release it to the wild and then hunt it. That's the brilliant idea. My favorite traits is steady aim. Steady aim is very good. It sometimes can make them not shoot as often, but usually it is 100% just good. Because it's better to shoot less and more accurately than to just shoot more and never hit anything. Okay, and these are gonna take this down to freezer temperature if they can, which they probably can't yet. Oh, there's more steel out here. When did that happen? There's another one. I guess the higher your shooting skill gets, the better you'll be hitting them. Which means the more animals we need to be able to train your shooting. But in the end, that gives me infinite meat and infinite leather. I mean, we have our 100 light leather, some patch leather, some pig skin. Ooh. We're fine. I thought it was like, that's probably an issue, but it really wasn't. Because we didn't have much energy going through the circuit at the time. Okay, how are our blocks? We have a lot of granite. Good. Continue with the granite. Granite door there. Just granite all the way across this. And this is also granite. Go grab that. Because that's a lot of granite in one of these things. That's like, I don't know, if you deconstruct it, maybe 100 granite blocks or something. Pretty significant. That would probably help build a large portion of this wall. And then once this is the only way in, hopefully the trap hallway will work. Or do something. I don't really need trap hallway, but, you know, it's probably going to be good. You also like the teetotaler? I definitely like that one as well, but I feel like it doesn't have enough benefits. Like, as I was saying at the start of the game, we saw someone with that trait, and it's like, it's mostly just restrictive as to what they can do, rather than giving any actual benefits, as far as I know. Maybe there's a happiness boost to not taking any drugs, but I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever had a teetotaler exactly. At least didn't pay attention when I did. But there's traits like nudist that give a huge happiness boost if you do what they want, but I don't think teetotaler's the same. It should be though. Where are you shooting at people? Down here. Has your thing reset? It has. You're almost up to 6 shooting or 7 shooting skill. You're at 6 right now. Okay, take hunt off because you just hit the limit. We'll get you back to it tomorrow. Because yeah, 6 or 7 shooting is right around. It keeps them from getting drug addiction. That is true. Yeah, and I suppose if it stops them entirely from even having the break, like the mental break that makes them go on a drug binge, then it'll stop them entirely from ever touching the stuff. Because I already have it set, where is it? Here, to no drugs, and I edited it to be none ever, not even for addictions, just do not give that to them. So in theory, they're never supposed to be touching the stuff anyway, but they might still. Also, you just release that thing. Because it's trying to roam away. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll not interrupt your stuff to do that when it's just going to leave the map anyway. Because we do not care about it. We don't want to cultivate boars. Maybe if we got like horses or something else like that, we might go into some kind of ranching, but man, but we have a lot of stuff that we're able to butcher right now. Also, that leads to a bunch of meat that we can't actually refrigerate just yet. Let's get our zone going for the fridge, though. Set this to important, but clear all and do foods. I think that's about it, except for certain organs, I think, also expire without a mod. I'm not sure. That'll be fine. So put food in there, importantly. Because it is staying chillier. So they might be refrigerated. Yeah, they're refrigerated. Except for when the power starts to go down. But maybe 2 coolers will be sufficient. I can add a 3rd and a 4th in here if necessary, which might be good for like heat waves and summer as it is now. Shoot frenzy sparkles. That's quite good. You're hauling granite blocks. Why don't you just haul all the granite blocks in. Yeah, and there are 2 research benches because there are 2 people that can research. Ooh, and this is frozen now. Nice. We just needed power for a bit. Somebody haul. Do it now, please. Haul the pork in there because this is actually staying cold, so we might save some amount of meat for later. Wow. We have a lot of rice. 23 hours. So you haul that in. And there's another ambrosia spout. Why are you doing that first? You have a bunch of stuff for the freezer. And you're just like, no, I'll just pick up some random other item. Okay. Freezers are doing well. We saved some of the meat. A lot of it still went away in here, but that's fine. Why do you just leave these in here? It's probably alright. They'll get to them. Hauling is not their highest priority. But we do have 2 people somewhat on research. This one, it's not high on their list of things to do. But if there's not much else going on, then research will get done faster. But I did want to get the wall completed before focusing entirely on the research. Why are you eating meat? Oh, but now the reason why I wanted a freezer so badly is because we can do no pausing and take this up to like 30 meals. Where's our... You're the one that's supposed to be cooking, so that's fine. You'll get to it. But if anyone gets food poisoning, I'm blaming you. For all your sleeping. Okay, now they're cooking some good meals. Well, some simple meals, but they're probably going to be good enough. Yeah, but this is starting to not be as frozen, because daytime and it's hot, and only 1 freezer is moving right now. And now 0 freezers are moving. Dang power. But you can't expect to have consistent power until geothermal. Because like here, even if we had a second wind turbine, nothing is getting powered with that amount of wind. Alright, well, farm just got all harvested. We have 2,370 rice. And we can set you to... Yeah, we'll just leave you on 200. Well, set you to 1 hunting for tomorrow. What clothing can we make? Not much yet, because I don't have a tailor bench. But let's see, crafting. We have a good crafter somewhere near you. Yeah, so Sparkles has really good crafting, so we can start crafting some clothing at a certain point. But we did start with synth thread, so for right now, I think we're all right. Another okay. Is it just me, or was the other person that fell from the sky also a pyromaniac? Why do we only get pyros coming from the heavens? That is just unfair. So we don't want him. It's fine. We'll just leave him to die. Actually, what faction were you? Faction. How do we see faction? Oh, just space refugee. Okay, we're fine. We don't care. I was thinking I could get some maybe easy easy rep from him, but no. So we'll, for this spike hallway, which I don't even know if anyone will use, but we want enough doors throughout it to be able to access all the different traps. Which means I think we need to do something like that. For just every 3, we have a door? I think. Because we'll have trap here, and here, and then here, and here, here, and here. Yeah. Just double checking. Alright, and then that might make it so they actually go through. It is weird that the other guy just immediately started attacking the wall instead of going around it, because there was still an opening. It has been a long time since I've attempted a trap hallway, because usually as I said, I kind of grew out of using it. But since we're going back to the classics with this, we're gonna attempt one. And if anyone uses it, that's great. Easy kills. If no one uses it, then I'll probably be prepared regardless. Oh, you're back to your hunting ways. Good luck. Get all the XP. Yeah, definitely around 8 shooting is when you hit like the point that you're pretty much just good enough at it to shoot anything. Anywhere above that is a little excessive. We'll also need to get Sparkles trained up as well. But that's an issue for another day. Sewing. We ran out of things to hunt. Interesting. Turkeys, tortoises, raccoons, not boom rats, guinea pigs, hares, rats, squirrels, any of that stuff. Keep hunting. Yeah, the wall went up way faster than I thought it would, so that's definitely a plus. You're getting better at your cooking. And aside from that, not much is going on. Let's see, you are the melee one. You're the other ranged. But you're a fast learner, so that's good. We'll also set you to hunt. Oh, and you're still trying to... Sparkles again with the trying to cut down a tree to construct something, even though they have 0 plant experience. But, you know, that's just how they do. But now that construction's all done, we'll really try to lean into some researching. Because if we can't get geothermal stuff going, then we'll be hurting. Why is there a rat in there? We need... Let's just make a little dumping spot stockpile out here. It's good enough. Yeah, and we'll make this not chunks, but just corpses, and we won't make it fresh corpses. Because this should have, specifically animal and mechanoid corpses that are not rotted. There we go. And this will be important. Just put any rotten stuff there so we don't have to look at it. Who's shooting who? Okay, you guys are both out here trying to hunt. Let's hope they don't shoot each other on accident. Because that would suck. Your shooting is going up decently. Your shooting also going up pretty well. Almost up to 8. I think I'll stop training this one at 8. And we'll start focusing on this one's training. Although leaving all these corpses on the map is actually dangerous now that we have shamblers being a thing. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Someday, once we have more consistent power, we'll get crematoriums going. You know, apparently makes cream or something. Okay, and this has thawed out, which is not great. Because this has just been out of power for 10 minutes. Go. Wind. Go. There's just no wind at all today. You know, brilliant idea. What if we took one of these, stuck it over one of these vents that keeps shooting air out, and then boom. Oh, for food. That is not good. Get out there. That is good. Mata, you need to tend without medicine. That's the problem with no pause. You can't react nearly as fast to something. But you're not going to survive to get back if we don't tend you here. So we just need to kind of do this. Even though infection is almost guaranteed. And I don't even know if we're going to be able to tend fast enough. Okay, you're probably not needed here, except maybe haul the stuff back in. Yeah, I wasn't expecting any hunting because we were only fighting things that couldn't fight back while out here. But the issue is that this Lynx decided that other than the remaining rabbits and other stuff that was on the map, it would go after us. And I did not factor that in at all. Okay, you are going to go here. Pick up that. You are going to drop that, and then you are going to... No. No, not straight. Why can you not tend regular? Tend regular! Stop. Tend. Where's the tend? Tend. Okay. We can't pause, we can't tend. Where's... No. You are an idiot, Mata. You are an absolute buffoon. Where was the tend button? I guess they can't tend unless it's... Yeah, you... They can't tend unless it's at a bed, I guess, which is absolutely idiotic. Well, there goes 1/3 of our firepower, and the game still hasn't sent a single useful colonist to us, so we haven't been able to get anything else. Luckily, they weren't our best shooter, so our combat power isn't way down. And of course, you're now being all upset, which is not what we need. You come this way. I wouldn't say it's half our firepower. Their shooting kind of sucked. But we need to deal with this now. I don't know how you deal with the man-hunting animal that's yours, but... I don't know, do you just wait it out? I don't think we can. We only have lethal weapons. We're just gonna need to deal with it. And it's too fast. Okay, get outside. We might just need to melee it, but I'd rather not have more infections. That's the last thing we need right now. Okay, there we go. Well, let's make... We need to have a burial house, because obviously things are not gonna be going too well. And also, everything that you were good at is now big holes in our thing. Like, you are only constructor, crafter, artistic. The other constructor is only decent, but we have no other really good crafting. So we'll need to find someone to fill that gap. And unassign any of that, as we've finished getting your shooting up. Alright, well, there's a psychic soothe. That's definitely needed. Need to get something going. I don't know where we'd put it, though. I guess out here. And then miscellaneous. The first of many, I'm sure. Mata can have a faster weapon. That's true. Lower range, but faster. Why are you consuming that meal? While you're there, too heavy. What do you mean too heavy? Are you a wimp? Or are you carrying a bunch of other... You're not even carrying anything else. Why is this person too heavy to haul? Or no accessible spot to store it. Isn't this? Yeah, human-like corpses. Oh, it doesn't allow fresh. I guess we'll... No, we need... Expand zone. Here. Same rules. Important. Allow humanoid corpses. Fresh and rotten. So you... Yeah, we'll leave them there. Continuing on, we need to find more people ASAP. I can't believe it just hasn't... Because normally by now we've at least found one halfway decent colonist. But it has sent us, like, only pyromaniacs. Because the first one was this guy, pyromaniac. The next one was this guy, pyromaniac. And there was a raid that was this guy, who was decent, but didn't have any of the stuff we needed, so I left him. But now I'm kind of regretting that, because now we need the stuff that he had. But, you know, he's a little dead now, so... Maybe get a prison room. That would probably be a good idea as well. Why is nobody constructing anything? What are you guys spending your time doing? You're just butchering? I guess. Okay, haul all this stuff out of here. Power's still going very badly. Because, yeah, we will need a prison room for recruiting at a certain point. Let's see. Just a simple prison. We'll just kind of slap it down here in this rocky area. Just like that. This will be our prison, next to the food, so we can feed them easier. But it'll be temporary. We'll replace this with something a bit better later. We'll have probably a couple beds. Can only one of these be connected at a time? I'm not sure. But we'll have that. At least 2 beds, maybe put another bed in there. Things definitely go a lot slower with just 2 people rather than 3. But we can just always speed it up, and they'll get around to it eventually. I think the issue is you know, right now Fuzi is the only constructor, And because there's so much to butcher around the map, they've been so busy doing that instead of actually, you know, doing any of the construction. Yeah, you will equip the revolver next time. Just an ancient danger. We're fine. Okay, you need to build this right after you're done with that, because there's just too much to butcher. And we need to get this done before that. But yeah, luckily it wasn't either of these, because we need the cooking for sure, and we need the plants and our good shooter and the medic for sure. This one had all of our money making and main construction, but oh, and our main intellectual. Oh, that sucks. Uh, geothermal is kind of a very, very far away prospect now. But we'll assign you. It was kind of morbid that you can assign non-dead colonists to certain sarcophagi. Why are you not able to bury? Is it an option here? No. Oh no, it is. Right there. Yeah, and the lynx ended up dying. Because they deserve it. There we go. Yeah, I think if it had allowed me to just tend where we were, because I brought out the medicine. If I had thought to place down a medical bed, a little sleeping spot that I turned medical right out there, and brought out the medicine a bit sooner, I think we could have saved them, but they most certainly would have gotten infections anyway, which would have been a huge amount of medicine to keep them afloat, but still, it probably would have been worth it if we had been able to react a bit faster to it. Certainly, if I'd been able to pause, I would have been able to get through that, but... Oh. You can hear what they have to say. Okay. You have asthma, which is just... What? Perfect memory. Who are you? Oh, this must be a... Yeah. This must be a... What is this? Anomaly. That's the name of the expansion. It must be an anomaly thing. Because I was thinking, like, man, those are some good freaking skills. But that I don't think that they're recruitable. If they are, we got a jack of every trade right here. And I would be happy about that. Foozle. Foozy. You go talk to them. Ah. Seems tired. Has to stay at the colony for a while, at least until she's recovered her strength. Is skilled in everything to an unnatural degree, regardless of the subject. She has mastered it. In addition, her work ethic is remarkable. Appears to be a perfect worker. Very useful. There's something that they're not telling you. Yeah, sure. We need manpower. We really do. So get in here, I guess. You'll be everything, I suppose. Help with construction, research and dark study, cleaning, hauling to some degree, but certainly help with all those because you're actually good at them. And I guess mining as well. We can actually set you to do some mining if you have nothing else going on. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna, like, betray us or something in the end, but until they do, we've got somebody who's real fancy until then. And they can help us with all of our many construction efforts. And research, of course. If they can get the geothermal vents done before leaving, I would be very happy about that. I don't know, maybe they're just gonna stay forever and never screw us over. That would be really nice of them as well. That's like the perfect thing to happen after we lost a colonist. And maybe that's why it sent it, is because it's a somewhat positive event that gives you more manpower. And they realize I just lost a colonist, so they're like, oh, we'll send you something. Kind of like the Man in Black, but when it's a bit less, you know, horrible. Why are you not... Oh, because there's no power. That's why you're not making meals. Well, you should be. Because we're out of meals again. Alright. Well, our tomb has been completed. For now. And the prison... Oh, you're just sleeping there. No, you can sleep in their old room. You don't sleep in the prison. I mean, unless... If you turn against us, this is where you'll be sleeping. But until then, no, you're fine. Yeah, we still don't have any power. Yeah, we lost all the meat. It is unfortunate. I really hate wind power in this game. It'll just stay... Sometimes it'll be like 5 or 6 days with 0 issues. And then other times it'll just be consistently... You never actually have enough power to do anything. Which is why I switched to geothermal literally as soon as is humanly possible. Alright, this is almost done. We'll also haul all this stuff just to clean up this area a bit. Batteries? I do not like batteries, especially if I haven't turned off things like... Where are you going? Oh, you're hauling dead things. That's not incredibly important, but okay. Meadow, what's wrong? You are a night owl. You were the night owl. I seem to remember we had somebody. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for you, we will take this and kind of invert it, I guess. Let's see. And then... Oh, great. Another thing trying to hunt. I guess the mental break actually helped us a lot there. You're good at shooting. Actually, oh, I guess that stopped. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, hunting is becoming probably the biggest threat because it happens so quickly. You know, any other threat starts at the edge of the map and has to come inwards. But for hunting, it can be like they're right next to you and they just mess you up immediately. And that's not good at all. There's like no warning, and if you're at a high speed, the person's pretty much half dead before you can even get to them. Well, Emmy is researching. We're getting that done, and I'm very happy about that. But you're not very happy. What's wrong with you? Raw food, right? Because Foozy is freaking slacking all the time. Like, come on. You're just binging food, trying to, I don't know, speed run food poisoning. Right, and of course the power is always out, which means this can never actually be used. means that we end up with no actual food production for half the time. Okay, but now it's up. You cook now. Gotta cook as much as we can before this turns off so we can actually have some food stores. Oh, it's going, yep, gone. Yeah, I mean, body modder is definitely not amazing, but I mean, it's something that's preventable, and it's only a -4 mood debuff when you ignore it, so it's not the worst. But look how much progress we're making on research since Emmy got here. It is very nice for us. Or is it Ernie? It looks like an M. It's very hard to tell if it's... Yeah, no, that's an M. On here, it was very hard to tell if that was E-R-N-I or if that was E-M-I. Because R and N right next to each other in certain fonts looks very like an M. Although, I suppose them being female would probably... It would probably make it seem very much that it was Emmy and not Ernie. I don't know, maybe there's female Ernies out there. I've never heard of them. To be fair, I've never met anyone in real life who's actually named Ernie in general. So... Why is Fuzi so happy? Is that catharsis? Yeah, that's just catharsis. You know, we haven't gotten a single bulk goods trader either. Which is very upsetting. Ah, another raid. Are you someone we can capture? Crafting and intellectual. Those are two things that we wanted to do, but no dumb labor, and they move slowly. But I guess with intellectual and crafting, you don't need to move a ton, so that's good. We'll try to capture you. Let's get some decent clothes going on. That's good. Oh, how are your combat skills? Not great. I mean, you have no passions, but it's decent. So I think he's waiting a while. So we'll wait for him. He's certainly taking his time. There we go. Now, who do we send out to deal with him? I guess our two ranged people would probably be our best first line of defense. Because we can probably, with Emmy in here, we can probably snipe him down before he gets close. Hide behind these trees, although it doesn't really matter. Because he doesn't have any... Oh no, he does have a ranged weapon. There we go. And he's dead. What'd you go and do that for? Well... No more colonists for us. I guess I should have shot him a few times and left him to bleed out. I usually have it set so enemy instant kills are not very common, so that more people actually get downed instead of just straight up killed. But I forgot that I don't have that active on this save, because I'm going with more of the defaults than normal, so I'll need to, if I want someone to survive, I guess I need to beat them up halfway and then let them survive for a bit and just bleed them out. Fuzi, once again, you're slacking. We have no food. You have literally one job. Your main thing is just cooking. So do it, please. I guess we can't really blame them because this thing just keeps doing no favors for us. Plan. It's fine right now. Let's turn all these off so we can actually... Is nobody gonna do that? I guess basic is not very high priority. Not clean. Okay. All those are off. That means that this will turn on easier when we have power. It seems to prioritize the temperature ones over cooking. Now power, you just okay, bye. Power decided that it didn't need to be here. Oh, and it's getting blocked again. Oh, and another raid. Actually, that's good. Are you any good? Lots of melee. Fast walker and melee is good. You have no other skills than technology and melee. It's not great. And let's do the grow zone thing. We do that and do cutting, no sewing. What is it, like that? No, it's one more. No sewing. So hopefully that will keep them keeping that clear. How about the ambrosia? Do we ever get that? No, they've just ignored it. I don't know how to get them to not ignore it, but do we even get you? I mean, the more people we have, the harder the raids get, so maybe keeping the number of people down until we find someone actually good would be a good thing, because you're good at melee, but you just have nothing else we need. We have a lot of chores around the place we need to be able to get done, especially because the more people we have, the more chores we have to deal with. Can someone please just send us a bulk goods trader? We need to sell some rice. Alright, Emmy, get out there. I guess we should send you out as well. There's no time. Let's get you guys in here, and if they come on through this, then we're gonna have them here at our circle. Oh, but you're a fast walker. Got one shot off. And you just sit there and stay in melee range because of course you do. Keep moving. Why'd you stop? You need to stop not moving. Or you need to stop moving. You need to stop not moving. Man, you were just obsessed. I mean, that's probably good. But can you stop? Fine, we'll bring you out. And we can't... You are the healer. Oh, but you're a healer too. Okay. Man, nothing is really going very well. And you're kind of useless, so we're not taking you. Heal. Not assigned to doctoring. Well, I don't care what you're assigned to, just let me tell you what to do. Because you need to do this. You're a far better doctor than anyone else we have, even our assigned doctor, so... Can't even set you to grab that. Okay, yeah, you're gonna haul that. And while you're out... Never mind, we didn't even get the clothes. Okay, that's fine. We don't need clothing anyway. How are meals coming? We have one left still. Okay. Fuzi is still just as much a slacker as she always is. Nobody's cleared this yet. There's like a million things that are not getting done. I set this as a cutting zone, so hopefully they would actually do that, but I guess it doesn't work like that. Because, I mean, they did all this stuff, but they weren't messing with that. So with how wimpy all our guys are, perhaps Trap Hallway is the only way we can... If it would stop doing that. Let's see. Security. Traps. Oh, that counts as next to the other one. Okay. Let's just make a few. And then, for sure, all that. Wait, no spot to... What? I guess, yeah, I guess there's just no empty spot to hold it. Hey, thanks. I'm trying to do something here, game. Expand that. Someone needs to grab that. Of course, you were trying to cook. We have nobody that's not doing anything. What are you up to? You're still just healing and kind of dying? Okay. That's not good at all. But we got that area cleared, and now we have a trap hallway. Because obviously we need one. And maybe we should do this, but do we not have granite? Why do we not have granite? Do you use up all the granite blocks on the map? No, there's still more. I guess nobody's just cutting chunks right now. Oh yeah, and you have asthma, which, you know, you're perfect at everything else, but your asthma is just a constant drain on our medicine. We have literally 0 power. Come on. Well, we got geothermal, so our next project, if we do have enough. Okay. Power. Geothermal. Yes, please. Because we just finished that, and it's kind of a huge project just to make one, but hopefully they'll get that done right about now. And they're right on it. Nice. Break risk. What can we even do? Hungry? Why don't you go eat? Can you not move yet? No, you can move. Go eat. Thank you. And corpse obsession. Of course you are. Man, I almost never get this break because I usually don't have corpses lying around. Like, generally, my colonists just don't die because of the way I usually played. But of course, this is not how I usually played, and that's what makes it interesting. Okay, but once this person's break is done, we're gonna need to, you know, put the corpse back. I don't know when your break is gonna be. How long does corpse obsession take? So I assume if I try to rebury them now, they're just gonna go grab them again. So we don't want that. We can allow you guys to throw that into the corpse pile. Everything's going great, I'm sure. Let's see. What should we want next? I guess we should move up the tree. No, sterile materials. We definitely need that. Oh boy, visitors. They have stuff to trade, but it's not a bulk goods vendor, so we can't do much about it. Okay, well now we have 2 out of 3 in mental breaks, and the third one is getting there. Well, that means it will have lots of catharsis, right? See, you gotta look on the bright side. Lots of catharsis, and we won't have any more mental breaks for like the next half hour. But yeah, the whole rotting corpse thing. But you're just still going through that. It's been like a full day now. Like, come on, snap out of it. At least you're healing up decently. Oh, and you're the body modder, so we could replace your damaged hand. Okay, you go do that, because you're the one that pulled them out of there. We also need medical beds, but I think that takes microelectronics. But with Emmy here, research will go 10 times faster. You try to catch this person. What? Jumbled writings. Mental break chance 1 per hour. Entity containment. Alright. Don't know what that does. I don't know. I guess we can sell some stuff. Don't need a short bow. Are we buying that? I guess. Yeah. Okay. For some reason I thought this was my side, this was their side, but no, this is my side. So we can sell pants that aren't that good. Short bow, wood club, this. Oh, they left me some Bastille. We didn't get much money from that, because nobody wants to buy our rice yet. Our main export right now is rice. And we haven't gotten a single bulk goods trader. They are situated between 2 bases that will buy from us, so I think we need to get to that sometime soon. Start, you know, once we actually have more colonists that we can start to afford sending people out on missions, we could then maybe get a horse and start exporting rice to the place. I don't know. Ooh, transport pod. Moki. Alright. You are dying. Are you any good? Gourmand. Artistic and plants. No good combat skills. Again, I don't think so. Because Gourmand will make them just eat all of our food. And they're good at planting, but I guess we need another planter. Emmy, go get them. They're gonna die soon, but try your best. You're like our fastest person because you're not injured. Right, and then we're gonna set you to be our like main doctor for right now. You know, and they're not that injured. Okay, and you're back up and running. That's good. Yeah, and the only reason I got Moki is because the good plant skill. Because once we start trying to farm Devil Strand, we're going to need people with a really good plant skill to be able to do that. Plus, as you can probably tell, food is not an issue. Hoda, you're pretty old. You're a misogynist and a misandrist. Okay, you just hate everybody. But good. Why? Okay. Oh, also, I can pause it like this, but I can't interact with anything while I do that. But this guy's like one of those people that goes into the medical field and then like completely mistreats all of their patients because they have like the high medical but no actual interest in any people. They just hate everyone. So how do we deal with you? Because you have like no shooting. Okay. We're definitely not taking you in because you're just going to be upset all the time. We already have a cook and, for now, decent medical person. Although I guess Mata is... They're getting up there. But for you, the way we deal with you is if... I mean, if you go through the traps, then that's great for us. If you just break in or something, we might have to use our rubble square to get some good cover from them. I don't know what they're doing. Did it say they were attacking immediately, or is he still just kind of waiting? No, they're attacking immediately, so I don't know where he's trying to go. Trying to break in down here for some reason. Oh, he's trying to break into the mausoleum. Why? Do you still have a weapon? No. Equip that. Well, marble is durable enough to take that for a while. We will pop out over here and hide around this corner and fire back at him. Because corners give a lot of cover. Is he not even shooting back? He's like, oh no, I don't have any cover. Okay, there he's in cover now. You're still in range, and you have crappy shooting. And we do not want you. So we shall simply kill you. Yep. Oh, he dropped some medicine. A good amount, too. Yeah. They might have added in some sort of system that makes it so that the spike hallway doesn't actually work anymore. Because we've now had 2 people that have hit against the walls instead of going the path of least resistance. And they weren't even like sapper groups, so... That is very unfortunate. And you're gonna have to heal up and deal with your addiction. So, we'll see how that goes for you. Okay, but now that this is done, we can get rid of these. Oh, someone joined. They joined and there's a party. Simultaneously. Nice. Well, that would be really good for turning around the colony a bit. You know, you have the party, you get everyone's spirits up, you have some extra farm hands. Oh, and we should probably switch just in the short term to Devil Strand. So you can start getting our main export going. Okay. That's all home zoned. This should be home zoned here. This should be home zoned in here. Very good. Yeah, we're still not making any blocks. I wonder why. It's probably because the people who are assigned to crafting are also very busy. Because you're a crafter. You're not really a crafter, but you should still be. Oh, great. Yeah, so this will be a big issue for fires. Man, you're just really going out extinguishing all the fires, huh? Once it's passed and, like, burnt out this whole area, we should be fine. Yeah, so you... Stop that. It's raining, we're good. Hmm. Well, we have 4 people, technically. You're kind of injured, and we have no idea when this one's gonna leave. But all in all, things are going well. Still haven't done this. Alright, set crafting to be a possibility for you. And just set stone bricks making to be something everyone does every so often. But now we have consistent power, meaning we can probably turn all these back on. Because yeah, this will be providing more than enough power for our entire base for the foreseeable future. Unless it breaks down at some point. That's always the worst. Why are you just resting? You don't need to rest. And what do you even do? You do plant work and hauling. You're good at cooking? Kinda. Let's set this to be just Foozy for right now. And then you, we can have assigned to cooking as well, which will just be butchering in that case. Yeah, having some extra help on the field is very nice and will be much nicer very soon. Once we have money, what do we do then? I guess we just buy whatever we want from the other places, which might include bionics, you know, statues, because we no longer have someone with artistic. Because they, you know, died on us. It was very rude of them. Man, we just have too much rice now. Like, honestly. When are we going to need all this rice? Aside from if they actually send us a bulk goods trader, eventually. Which would be very nice of them. Because I could make a small fortune off all this stuff. And let's see, animals on the map. No horses or anything. I guess alpacas are a pack animal, but... And yaks, maybe? Are they? Pack animal, yes. Okay, so we could get yaks or alpacas. But does anyone even have animal skill? Because I didn't prioritize animals because I wasn't planning on... Well, you're good at animals, but... Nobody who's permanent is good with them. But I guess with pack animals, you really just need to tame them the once. So what else do you get out of yaks? I think you get... you get, like, milk and wool from yaks, right? We'll just get one male and one female. And then put them in... let's see, it's under miscellaneous, pen marker. Just throw them in here somewhere. Over here. They can go eat by the monolith. It's fine. And you handle... But handle at 1. So you deal with the animals. Because with the... Yeah, with the pack animals, I don't think we'll need to at all maintain their levels. We'll just tame them the once, and then they'll be here forever. So if we can have you tame them while we're here, we'll be set for life. So I don't know how good yaks are. Tamed. Nice. So that's 1 yak. If we could get a nice population of yaks going, that would be much appreciated. Though I don't remember... I haven't done, like, a ranching build in a long time, so I don't really remember how animal breeding works in this. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Devil Strand, okay. Good. Continue sterile materials. And we can set up some Devil Strand being made. Let's see, growing zone. Minimum skill 10. Jeez. That's probably why it's so expensive, because it's hard to make. But it certainly takes me back, because all of my early, you know, setups and games of this were mainly like Devil Strand farms. And is anyone even able to plant here? Plant 7. Plants 12. Okay, so we have one person that can actually plant here, but that's fine. And how's our yak? No training. That's fine. And not enclosed. Oh yeah, trap hallway. Maybe we want to remedy that. Let's see, where structure? Fences. So go. I did not mean to place that. Cancel. This would kind of get right in the middle of this thing, so let's just place it right off that. That's just like a temporary pen for them. Okay, you're gonna go grab the other one. You have a high chance to get him. Nice. Now let's see. Do we get wool off these? No, you have milk. You do not. So they're kind of like cows, but pack animal cows, which is very nice. Why'd you just leave before finishing those 3? It's kind of rude, you know. Very inefficient. Ooh, there's our first Devil Strand. That is very nice. Someday that will make us the big bucks. Even though it's going to take a long time, even in fertile soil. That stuff... It can take like a couple in-game seasons to build... To make one thing a Devil Strand. But it's good money, so... Let's see. Our crafting person, you're crafting. You like art, but nobody else is really good. You got, yeah, you have that. So let's set you as like our crafter for the time being. Okay, and you're cutting blocks still. That's good. Ooh, a hair. Do we need a hair? I don't think we do. Okay, but we could send... Who's best at social? You are. You're also our plants person, though. That's probably fine. We have another plants person, and they're not doing anything right now. So, it's probably fine. Why are you sleeping outside? Do we not give you a bed? I guess this make you not medical. Because, yeah, when they first got here, they were sleeping in the medical bed, so my mind didn't connect that they do not have yet a bed. We'll make that non-medical for now. Tattered apparel. Oh yeah, the ones that just came in. 49%. I don't know why 49% is tattered, but yeah, they're not very happy about that. Once we have Devil Strand, we can start making clothes out of it, but we should probably start on that before then. So let's see. Let's make a little... Let's make a room up here. And it needs to be... Well, we have stone. We have marble? We don't have much marble. Set that to the main priority. Marble. here. So we need... Oh, wait. Was this the space of... Was it one more? I don't know. Okay, let's just set it like that for now. I'm gonna have doorways, so we need 3, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Doorway here and here. 2 more wall there. Okay, this will be our area for crafting for now. Get a floor. I guess just stone tiles. Marble. It's a lot of marble. Maybe we'll make the ground out of slate because we have a lot of slate available to us. Like, a lot of these blocks are just slate chunks. So if people would spend more time cutting blocks, then we will get plenty for all that. And of course, doors. There. Because yeah, that'll be our crafting station where we can set up our clothing making system. Ooh, getting milk already. Nice. That's some free proteins. So if we can actually have plenty of these, then we'll actually have some protein coming in to pair with our rice. Which, you know, quite a concept. To actually diversify the kind of foods that you're eating. Inspired taming. Is there anything else on the map we'd want to tame? I mean, with that, we could probably tame a Thrumbo, right? So, not that we'd want a Thrumbo. Those things are absolutely beastly when it comes to the amount of food they have to eat and all that. So we probably don't want to mess with it. But I think we should probably leave it here because it's almost 4 hours and my voice hurts. So and I don't think my voice would hurt normally at this, you know, amount of time, but last night my voice got a little, you know, sore because I forgot to use the thing. Either way, my voice was already sore coming into it today, so it got sore even faster, which was not great for me. But we're gonna leave it at that, and hopefully, let's see, save and quit to menu. There we go. And we'll come back to it. I feel like this was a success, because I was coming into it hoping to find a way that I would be interested in Rimworld again, and certainly it's now been like 3.5 hours, or almost 4 hours, of Rimworld, and I have not at all started to feel bored of it, unlike with when it's fully modded normally, because, you know, no matter what mods I get, it's still not different enough compared to the other mods I had. But with this, it is certainly different enough, because I haven't played with no mods in like many years. So I'm having a good time with it. So I'll be back to this later. And for today, I'll be heading out. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.